You are live. Hello, hello, hello. I'm gonna pin the link. Happy Friday to everyone. And welcome, welcome, welcome to another Jeopardy Friday. Sorry, I just pinned in the link. There we go.
Okay, so the link is there, guys.
So, welcome, welcome, welcome to everyone. As usual, happy Friday. Hope everyone is looking forward to a restful weekend. For those who have to work, hope work will not be stressful for you. Uh, really glad to be here another Friday. For those in television land, welcome and thank you so much for your continued support. Really appreciate it. And all our silent viewers, thank you, thank you, thank you. We know you're there. Thank you so much for your continued support. Happy Friday and really appreciate it. Right, link is pinned. I do share out on this one.
Okay, so before we get started, we're just anticipating some persons to be in the chat. Yes, we have persons coming on. Um, Bless up yourself, Miss Monica. Right, glad to have you on board. Right, Chuck Life, Ricardo. All right.
Okay, guys, welcome, welcome. Just doing a bit of share out here. Remember to thumbs up the live as you come in, and if you have a platform and can share us out, please, sorry, please do so. It will be greatly appreciated. Just doing some housekeeping.
All right. Meanwhile, mom's getting prepared. We are in a time that we definitely want to give some background on as it relates to the topic, and it is going to be very interesting as it relates to shaping the background of the current event that is unfolding. So sad to say, but of course, we will have that dialogue tonight and definitely break it down for you guys so we can understand the mindset of a political fanatic, right? A mindset of history where these persons are concerned. Autocratic government, right? The Bible speaks of iron and clay, right? The two political strength across the globe. And we will be breaking down for us to understand the decision that Vladimir Putin has made in a time like this. So, moms will go through the chat to recognize individuals that are here. And once again, welcome you all, right, to be a part of this live, where, of course, we are going to give the details on an issue as it relates to history, present, and future. All right, Lee.
Okay, guys, welcome, welcome again, and thank you so much for being here. The chat has started running away already, so I am going to try and go through it quickly. So, Truck Life is in the building, saying respect and blessings every time, showing some reverence. Respect and blessing to you, Truck Life. Thank you so much. Really appreciate your continued support. And he's saying, praise the times, be safe, everyone. Yes. Crazy times, perilous times are upon us. And Truck Life is saying, so glad to be here on another wonderful Friday. So glad to have you
Yes.
guys here another Friday as well. And Miss Monica is in the building. Walking Purpose, Monica Malson. Blessings, host. Blessings, Sister Monica. Thank you so much for coming. Really appreciate your continued support as well. And Ricardo is saying good night, everyone, and he's showing some strength there. Good night, Ricardo. Thank you so much for coming. I mean, every Friday we get a different bird's eye view of you, a different picture this week. And I was welcoming everyone. And Miss Monica is saying, Shock Life, how are you? Ricardo is saying, Shock Life, big bro, and showing some strength as well. Miss Monica is healing up Ricardo. Ricardo is saying, good night, Miss Monica. Miss Monica is saying, you're welcome, Baron. And Shock Life is saying, walking purpose, I'm great, beautiful, how are you? And Miss Monica is saying, thanks to Ricardo. And Shock Life is saying, Ricardo, bless up, bro. Miss Monica is saying, I'm good, Shock Life. And Yuda, sensational, easy is in the building saying, good
Bless
night,
Sister
Mystic
Yuda.
family. Good night, Yuda. Thank you so much for coming. Really appreciate your continued support as well. And happy Friday to everyone again. And Ricardo is saying, hey, Auntie Yuda, and giving virtual hug. And Yuda is saying, hi, everyone. I woke up late running in the shower. Okay.
All right.
Okay. And guys, remember the traffic as you're coming in. Aaron, can you take care of your phone, please?
Sorry.
And Mr. Gilmore, Jarrett is in the building saying blessings, blessings, Mr. Jarrett.
Yeah.
Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for coming. Really appreciate the continued support. And Yuda is saying, hi, my nephew Ricardo. Shock Life is blessing up Yuda. Ricardo is blessing up Mr. Jarrett and flexing more strength. And Shock Life is saying, Mr. Gilmore, blessings. And Miss Monica is saying, Baron, it looks so like it's imminent. If it's fulfillment, this can't pass for a Bible record. God help us be ready. Yes.
Yes, that's so true, Miss Monica. So true, and that Monica. Definitely we will be having such a discussion, right? Giving the reflection of a background from where this came from. No doubt it is from the pit of hell.
And Miss Monica is saying Yuda, and Miss Monica is also saying I'm on prayer, will be in and out. Okay, Miss Monica, no problem. Thank you. So because the world need prayer right
exactly,
now.
Miss Monica.
Let's understand that it's gonna affect each and every one of us, no matter where we are. And Yuda is saying, Mr. Gilmore, Shock Life, Miss Monica, blessings everyone. And Miss Monica is saying, thanks, Yuda. And Rich Jamaican Kitchen is in the building saying, mega love shout out to each and every one. Mega love shout out to you as well, Richie. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Happy Friday. And I'm that girl, Tessa, bless. Whitey is here, first time here. Blessings. Welcome, Tessa. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Friday to you. Welcome. Hope you enjoy visiting our house today, and will continue coming. And you can make friends all around if there's anyone you're not friends with, and they will likewise show you friendship back at the appropriate time. And you can feel free to show the host some love too by watching one of our videos and leaving a comment regarding the video, and we'll get back to you. So again, welcome. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you coming by. And Richie saying, welcome, Tessa, showing her some love. And Richie saying, you would have blessings. Okay, so we have caught up with the chat. So over to Baron for discussion. And guys, feel free to put your comment in the comment section. The link is pinned for whomever wants to join in on the discussion. I'll try and watch the back door. And when you're coming up, please be careful when you're stepping up on the ladder. Sorry, the ladder. Don't want anyone to fall and have any injuries. Sorry. Jamaican Queen is in the building, aka Empress and Chris Lifestyle. She's changed her channel name, so it's Empress. So she's saying happy Friday to the Horton family. Much love. Big up on yourself, favorite couple. Thank you so much.
Bring up Daddy Gilmore.
I'm still gonna say Empress.
Blessed love, my brother and sister.
Blessing
Blessed.
Daddy Gilmore to be on the
Yes,
panel with us. We love that.
yes, man, for real. We have to support and support and
All
support.
right.
Yeah, man.
All right.
All right, first and foremost, let me tell everybody who give me a salutation in the chat. I am driving, so the only thing I can say, blessed are pressed. I have those setting my thing that I can say blessing and laugh out loud or something like that. So yeah, big up everybody who give me a salutation. So I can't really write them back and say big up back Miss Yud or Tara or Sister Mystic. So so just make that be clear. Me a
Yes.
drive, so me not anger the phone. Yeah, man.
Okay, and be safe out there.
Yes.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Appreciate that, Daddy Gilmore.
And
Yeah, man.
Tessa is saying you're welcome. Okay, thank you. And Tessa is also blessing up everyone. And Empress is saying, I'm here, Ricardo. Or Queen, let's try Queen. Queen is saying, I'm here,
Mhm.
Ricardo. And she's also saying hello to Mr. Jarrett. And Ricardo is saying, change clothes.
All
She
right.
not only clothes, Ricardo, she changed the whole house.
Full house.
Change the house, change the neighborhood. And said, I'm that girl, Tessa, bless up, welcome. And which is saying Empress blessing, and Empress is saying it's just Empress alone. And okay, all right, Queen, I hear you. All right, so
Yeah,
over to you.
yeah,
All right.
Okay.
yeah, man.
So, all right. Thank you, Oni, for that to give some clarity to chat. First and foremost, I want to once again welcome you all, right? Because tonight we are going to discuss, right, the current situation that is unfolding in Ukraine. But before I get into that, I want to give you some background, right? The history, right? The present and the future in terms of this situation. And I make sure that I did some research and what certain investigation revealed, right? Have conversation, right, with persons who have, certain knowledge. So tonight we will be discussing the trilogy of evil, right? The trilogy of evil: jealousy, hate, and deception. Fanatics who had gone before and those who are here, right? These are the men who tip the scale of balance, which resulted in World War One, World War Two, and now potentially World War Three, depending on the way how Putin's push this envelope, right? We will be comparing the similar traits of two fundamental political fanatics, highlighting the comparison traits of the trilogy of evil. And the reasons why I dig within that is to understand the psychology surrounding these men who are autocratic regime, these men who control communist powers, these men who are dictators, and how they shift, right, the scale of balance. So as we go far, as we talk about the trilogy of evil: jealousy, hate, and deception, and the ultimate distance they will take us to achieve their madness. The ultimate distance that they, right, will go, right, in achieving their madness, causing mayhem, catastrophe, and mass genocide. They definitely shape and colored our history, our present, and our future. We will begin with the world most hated, and the world most notorious war criminal, none other than adult if Hitler, aka pure evil. Now, the reason why I'm touching that on this, guys, is for who are listening to me to understand the decision what Putin has taken and why he has taken this decision. And you will decide based on how I break it down as it relates to Hitler and Vladimir Putin. It is not new. This decision that Putin take against Ukraine. Now, I want you to listen to me carefully, right? And anyone who want to do a research after this completed, they will see that I am on par. I want to speak something before I go into this. During this week, Gilly and I, we were making some, conversation around the decision as it relates to go to war. And I said to Gilly that, might be, I will not be able to even discuss this topic, right, before Putin goes to war. And as I said that, right, that is the very same thing confirmed. Putin has
That's
gone
true.
to war.
That's true. That's true. That's true. Wonderful monologue still. Wonderful monologue. Continue. Continue.
Exactly. Putin has gone to war, right, before this Friday. So let us get into it, guys, and for you to understand, and the world out there to understand where this is going. The aftermath of World War One, right, and as Germany being defeated in that war, found Germany economy in peril. Everything what I'm saying, you are going to see the comparison, the straight line comparison between Hitler and Vladimir Putin. So let us begin, right? The aftermath of World War One, right? Germany was defeated in that war. As a result, their economy was in peril. This era gives birth to mankind's most ruthless episode in history, dated 1939, the commencing of World War II, to 1945. Genocide was pronounced on the Jewish people through jealousy, hate, and deception. After World War I, the Jewish people were successful in their business, their education, and their comfortable lifestyle. The Jews' success was rejected and eliminated by Hitler and his minions. Their jealousy of the Jews was like the fire from the pit of hell, right? Hitler and his minion deceptively led a vicious campaign of hate against the Jews that resulted in Nazi Germany, right, and its collaborators systematically murdered over 6 million Jews. People, listen. Hitler, upon that political campaign, right, jealousy over the Jews' success, right, overwhelmed with hate, right, Hitler and his collaborators systematically murdered over 6 million Jews across Germany and other occupied territories in Europe. Right? There you have it. Hitler in making 100% pure evil. Let us bring forward to this current time, February 25th, today, 2022. The first reference of commonality that we have seen as it, right, comparing with Germany in that time. Look on the first revelation. The Russian economy is in peril. Remember, I told you after World War I that Germany economy was in peril. Today, as we speak, Russian economy is in peril as it relates to a lot of seizures. If we remember when Obama take over power in the United States, Obama created and passed the Magnitsky Act that locked millions of dollars in the United States Bank for Vladimir Putin. Seeing Russian economy deteriorating each year as each year goes by. So that is the first comparison, right? Where we have, right, that situation where Russia economy is in peril. Similar person to Germany economic status coming out of World War I. However, unlike Ukraine, and this is it, unlike Ukraine, Ukrainian economy is booming. And guess what? Because of the boom of Ukraine economy, the trilogy of evil absorbed in the art of Vladimir Putin, right? Another similarities. The Jews were performing well. Jealousy and hate in the art of Hitler. Now, Ukraine economy is booming. The same jealousy, the trilogy of evil, right? Jealousy and hate and deception form in the art of Vladimir Putin, burning like the fire from the pit of hell. Vladimir Putin and his collaborators raged with jealousy, hate, and deception. Now today, systematically launch an attack on a sovereign nation committing the ultimate war crime. And while we are at this, we need to let people know that the president of Ukraine, Vladimir Zelensky, guess what? He is a Jew. Hitler carried out a catastrophe. Such overwhelming hate for the Jew. Vladimir Putin taking the textbook, the roadmap, the very situation that caused Nazi Germany, the root of hate. Vladimir Putin taking that textbook approach from out of Hitler's diary. Now we have seen that his hate for the Jews still continue and extend to Vladimir Putin. Let me put down this paper and let us come clear to the chat. And I will say, right, for Vladimir Putin, you will not win, right, this battle. Right, United States and NATO, right? United States is a part of NATO. The sanctions today that apply will cripple Russia. It is that we are in a very serious time. Now the world is wonder as the world look on to wonder and see if a situation like this can trigger World War III, as it was before. A situation like this had triggered World War II. So let us get into the chat, right? Clear up some views, and we come back and discuss interesting matters.
Yes, man. Yeah, man. Um, me like
Yes,
your monologue. Me like your monologue. My brother. Well said.
thank you,
But
Gilly.
yeah, man. Me I go down. Because it is these activities is just the norm for the day where super powered country with the big military just go in and just do what they want to do, and it's a cry for 3, 4, 5 months, and then everything behave as if um um nothing has ever happened. All right, I have seen where Putin going to Crimea and then going to Georgia, and
Yes,
everybody was
natural to me.
crying out, and it seemed like say it's just a 3 month talk, and yes, some sanctions did go on, and then all of a sudden the man back in at the front because even though Russia go on with their arms out, they play a significant part in the world, You understand? And
Okay.
uh, as we know, if all right, if you won't want we won't want the world war start right. With Russia and United States, because it's gonna be bloody. But
Yeah.
when I see the world police then
Yeah.
um do what if you do for people if you stop them
Oh,
something,
okay. All right.
because you can't just go in a country so and do that devastation, you know and me know as what you say as
Yeah. Are we
you
losing that
there's
signal from Gilly?
I
Gilly.
think it's wherever it's at the base, you know,
Yes, Gilly.
slight dead
Apparently,
zone.
you're dropping. The signal
let
is
me come on
dropping.
and come on.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
But
like
I
it's
hear,
at the
you know,
dead
yeah,
zone.
but me not hear nothing.
Yeah,
So
you
when
are in a
somebody
dead
call
zone
me, I'm gonna
apparently.
talk to
So
God. So let me come up and come on.
okay. All right. So let me speak, and I'm glad natural Tommy, who had communicated in the chat, and based on, but let me just take on what Gilmore is saying. For persons right who may not understand certain issues as it relates to NATO, and for people who are wondering why NATO has not gone in, you understand, and show a military response in the support of Ukraine. This cannot be done for obvious reason. Ukraine is not a part of NATO, and as such, right, NATO was formed as a result of World War II, right, in total response of persons who are a part of NATO, that if they face tyrants like Hitler and Vladimir Putin, NATO will definitely assist them. Unfortunately for Ukraine, they are not a part of NATO. Natural Tommy said,
You want the first
yeah,
one?
let me respond to the first one, which, of course, I am going to be in agreement with Natural Tommy, right? Natural Tommy said the topic, the invasion of Ukraine, will not lead to World War III in itself. If Russia does not stop at Ukraine and further its ambitions into other countries, it could lead to that. And what Natural Tommy is saying, Natural Tommy is 100% right. And that's why I said earlier that if Vladimir Putin, right, doesn't push his ambitions towards neighboring country, Right.
European country that are a part of
European countries, and particular European countries that is a part of NATO, that situation could be heading definitely for World War III. As it is, the standoff of NATO, right, and just supporting as it relates to might be assisting them with arms, but not military might, right, is quite understandable, right? Because Ukraine is not a part of NATO. So Natural Tommy said it correctly. Let us go into the chat again.
Let's go back up.
Chat running away.
Okay, so we got Ricardo. Ricardo says, "Such man soon come."
All
You
right.
know who we mean. And Queen is saying, "Richie Rich, hello." And Yuda is saying, "Rick." And Yuda is also saying, "Richie Rich, blessings." Tara is saying, "Blessings to everyone."
Bless up,
Welcome,
Tara.
Thank you so much for joining. Happy Friday to you. And the Innes family is also in the building saying, "Hello, host and chat." Hello, Innes family. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. And Teacher P saying, "Good night, Mystic," and everyone in the chat. Good
Bless
night.
up yourself, Teacher P.
Teacher P, welcome, welcome. And she's on the road, so I was telling her to be safe out there. Teacher P saying, "Hello to Innes family." And Teacher P is also blessing up Yuda. And I was just welcoming Tara. Teacher P is blessing up Tara. Richie is blessing up Tara. Teacher P is blessing up Ricardo. And the Innes family is saying hello to Teacher P. And I was welcoming the Innes family. And Teacher P is blessing up Richie Rich. And Richie Rich is blessing up Teacher P. Richie is also blessing up the Innes family. And Yuda is saying, "Empress, she has her eyes." She has her eyes. Yuda said she has her eyes on Empress. And
Gilly coming up.
okay.
Sorry about that. You know. Sorry about that. Sorry,
No, you
just get some
so
bad.
you understand that.
Yes, yeah,
All
man.
right.
Yeah, man. Get some bad news are still, but part of life.
Whoa.
When I'm a friend, when I'm a colleague, you know, in husband, I do some work and he use the lifting them to check up some big rolls from some recycle place and they just drop on one youth killing on his spot, you know. So
Oh my
it's
goodness.
just sad, you
Oh
know.
my goodness.
Yeah,
Really
it's sad.
Really sad. Oh.
Yeah, man, just crazy
Yes,
now.
I can understand the way you feel. You know,
Mhm.
I mean my condolences to that family situation.
Yeah,
Really a sad one.
Oh my God.
yeah,
Okay.
man.
Mm, that's a
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry to hear that. Condolences to all his families, co-workers, and friends, and to you as well. And oh my goodness. And Teacher P
Teacher
saying
P.
good night, Miss Monica.
Okay.
And Yuda is saying, "Teacher P, darling, happy Friday. This week was a rough week for me and all." And Ines is saying hello to Richie Rich, much blessings. And Teacher P saying, "Mystic, happy Friday to you too. Thank you."
Thank you.
And she's saying, "Thank you, honey. I know what you mean. I can relate to you. I hope you get some rest over the weekend." And the Teacher P saying, "Good night to Mr. Jarrett." And I was telling persons to please feel free
Big
to
up,
add
Sister P.
regarding the topic. And the guys, remember to thumbs up the live as you come in if you have a platform and can share, so please do so. And Yuda is saying Baron Anpari did his research well.
Thank you, Yuda.
And Teacher P saying, I'm on the road, will be listening for a little, and I was telling her to drive safely. And
Yes.
Yuda is saying, "Okay, Teacher P, I'm getting on it too. Wake up late." And Teacher P saying, "Thank you, Mystic. I'm trying to purchase something for DJ and I to eat." Oh, she's in Ocharias.
Yeah. Big up
And
DJ from the top.
And she said, "Lol, okay, Yuda." And I was saying, "Okay, Teacher P." And she's saying, "Thanks." And Tiffany saying, "Hi, everyone." She's at work, but have to come check in and leave it running for a while. Much love. Thank you so much, Tiffany. Hope work is not stressful for you, and happy Friday. Teacher P saying hello to Tiffany. Tammy is saying, "Hi, Mystic Sensation." Welcome again, Tommy.
Bless it,
Thank you
Tommy.
so much for being here. Really appreciate you being here. Tiffany saying hi to Teacher P. Teacher P saying good night to Tommy and giving her a virtual hug. And Tara's saying hello to Teacher P, showing her some love. And Tammy is saying Baronet and blessings. I mean, ads. Thank you so much for that,
Yes.
Tammy. And I was saying hello to Tiffany, and Tiffany is showing love to Tara. Tara is showing love to Yuda. And Tammy saying Teacher P, good night, hon. And Tammy saying hi to Tara. And Tammy is also blessing up Tiffany. And I was welcoming Tammy, and Tiffany is showing love to Tammy. And then we went through the comment there with at Tammy's contribution. And Yuda is saying you're still here listening. Okay, yes. Yuda, no problem. Thank you. We know you're busy, and we also went through that.
Okay. You read it. Let me see.
NATO, she said NATO will not intervene
in the Ukraine and Russia war because Ukraine is not a part of NATO. Mm-hmm. Yes. Naturally, Tommy, you're right. This is premeditated. Putin know what he's doing. Russia have one of the biggest military in the world. He knows NATO won't intervene. Okay. Yeah.
And Yuda is saying hello to Tammy, and Tammy is saying if the US and its allies intervene, it will be catastrophic. And Tammy is saying hi to Yuda. Yuda is saying, talk truth, Mr. Good, get more bloody war for real if it starts. Yeah. And Natty Slim is in the building saying good night, Natty. Thank you so much for being here. Happy Friday to you. Thank you so much for coming. Really appreciate it. And Queen is saying laugh out loud, Yuda. She's laughing. And the super active family is in the building.
Bless up yourself.
Saying blessings, Mystic On. Thank you so much for being here, super active. Happy Friday to you. Really appreciate you guys being here. Thanks for the support. And they're saying big up to the chat and thumbs up. Thank you so much for that thumbs up. Really appreciate it.
Yes.
And Tammy is saying
the US and allies are getting ready for the worst, though. Poland is already on guard with US military being deployed there. Anything is possible right now. So true, Tammy.
And that's when it will turn into World War III once US and other European nations get involved. If he decides to cross over and, as she said, become more ambitious and want to get into other territories. And Tammy is saying, hi, Superactive family. And Tammy is saying, Gilmore, blessings to you. They're also blessing up Teacher P. And also blessing up Tammy and saying thanks. And Yuda is saying, right now, if I hear a good fireworks go off,
But one thing again, Byron. I'll ask you a question.
Yes.
All right. Based on what Vladimir said,
yes,
he's saying that there's a strategic area in Ukraine, Ukraine border, where he's saying that he doesn't want no NATO artillery or no NATO the military base or anything at that era.
Okay.
Hence, they don't want.
Okay.
They don't want, and they are saying this president, I know I start with Z. Zelensky or so.
Vladimir
Zelensky. So they are saying that if by chance is there, he said if by chance is there, he will like want to be a member of NATO.
Okay.
You understand? So what Vladimir don't want is that he don't want Ukraine to be a member, because if he be a member, certain military base gone there. So May I say, all right, may I play the devil's advocate?
Yeah, I tell you.
If,
All right.
uh,
Okay, very,
if the,
very.
what may I say? One little point. I'm saying, if like United States see that there's gonna be a war or there's gonna be some turmoil in a certain era, just like how them are defend Ukraine now, with that country not in NATO. All me think say the part of diplomacy would be like say, all right, Ukraine to make peace reign. Nobody no go on NATO there. We will back you when you have when you have any issue like how we are back, When me I do certain research, me here say um Russia and Ukraine going to some treaty thing. Say they will give up them nuclear ambitions and they will protect them. So right now, me not see the reason why Russia supposed to depart Ukraine back and come like he want to destroy the country, because they plan they signed certain treaty or agreement. You understand?
Yeah.
That they will protect them. So
Okay.
Russia is real right out wicked if you want to go destroy Ukraine.
Okay. So let me start a response to you, and I'm going to break down a couple of deflectors from that. One of the
Yeah.
first and foremost, right? Vladimir Putin, as an ex-KGB member, cannot be trusted and should not be trusted. Now, if we remember, and let us go back in our Caribbean history with the Cuban Missile Crisis. That was important, and what Vladimir Putin was doing. His intention was to secretly use Cuba, because Cuba communists hardline, right? They are trading partners still, right? Use Cuba to store, right, nuclear weapons. So then, if he's in that close geographical position to United States, it would be easy to hit United States from there. Now, according to Natural Tammy, she said the Ukraine is getting too close to NATO and Putin is threatened. That's really what the motive. Let me tell you something, and I know that, okay, by Natural Tammy saying this, Natural Tammy is really savvy on the situation. Vladimir Putin, right, had attempted to do that to United States in the Cuban Missile Crisis. And United States has to stop that. That was during under the leadership, I think, was John F. Kennedy, if you remember, right? And that situation, right, managed not for it to venture into World War III from that time. Now, Vladimir Putin, right,
I want to make this clear.
Yeah.
In the 63, it was not Vladimir Putin he was not the leader of Russia at the time.
No, he was the KGB. He was leading the KGB.
So it started that thing at a really young age then.
Exactly.
He was it. Wow.
Right. All right. What you? Yes. Boris Yeltsin. Right. As it really.
Yeah. Boris Yeltsin. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Boris Yeltsin and John F. Kennedy. Right.
Yeah.
As it relates to the Cuban Missile Crisis. However.
Yeah.
Right. Remember that Vladimir Putin was in the army representing You understand the Secret Service as it relates to the KGB. You see where I'm going? So then,
yeah.
all of that situation is the very same thing that Vladimir Putin is in fear of. So Vladimir Putin, right, as it relates to Ukraine, doesn't want Ukraine to be a part of NATO. Because if Ukraine be a part of NATO, based on Vladimir Putin's intention, is that you are giving the enemy a position at my doorstep. Simple means that now he can be reached, he can be easily accessible. No, this is the thinking of the autocrat, right? As Vladimir Putin, you understand, is such. So the entire fear, look, all of this that Putin is doing, and one thing that NATO and other countries who are passing sanctions, Putin would have already calculated all of that. Before Putin ventured into Ukraine, Putin would have already known all of the sanctions that were coming, and this is why now it is serious and dangerous.
So you think say can't go around the sanction for right? I know it come like say.
All right.
Hey.
All right.
It come.
What is now, Gilly? What is Gilly?
Yeah.
This is the part that is going to, cause my nerves to tremble. This is the part that caused my nerves to tremble, right? If you notice, China is not too much coming out in the support of Russia either. Neither. China is saying, okay, totally disagree. China is within the middle, if you want to say that. Now, let me tell you something. If we are
So one second, West, I want to get this enough. I mean, I watch the news. All right. Normally, all right. These are a proposed sanction. Are they in effect yet? Because based on
hold on, these sanctions are those sanctions are with immediate effect.
Which one?
Those sanctions are proposed are immediate effect. Now the thing is, the sanctions that proposed, right, and those sanctions are in immediate effect. Remember that Vladimir Putin would have committed international crime as breaching, you understand, another country's sovereignty. So all those sanctions, right, has already in immediate effect.
No, but era. This is the thing. Remember saying no. All right, even though hey, that's how I learn and plenty from you, Bisabi.
No man.
Tell me something. What for say sanction can be imposed. All right. Sanction can be laid out, but they are not imposed. You understand?
No, they have been imposed.
These have been imposed.
They are imposed. So what is China? Remember, I said China, Germany. Remember, for even Germany, Germany is a very, very, very important country as it relates to the sanction that would be going on and Russia. Now for most of them, even financial sanction, they can be vetoed by Germany, and they can't impose them, So me want to know some financial. For you have you have a group. Me remember the terminology where they call it. There are a group of banking people. Them. What they call it? Switch.
Are you talking about you're talking about
something like that.
Organization.
Yeah. So me I say.
Biden,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
is where Biden sort of halted. Halt the sanctions, do
In kind of
move
what? In kind of
towards.
what?
That is where Biden sort of stopped. Biden has not yet moved as it relates to the Swiss situation to impose that, right? So that is where it stopped right there. But they're anticipating that if Putin goes further, they are going to impose that. But the other sanctions, as it relates to seizing certain funds in the banks, you understand, has been imposed. You understand, and has been.
So so anybody in the world can tell me, say, all these sanctions, these are heavy sanctions. You know. So you are telling me, um, by they are telling me, telling, all right, people are telling me that, let me use myself, not other people. You're gonna tell me, so there those heavy sanctions where cause the free flow of money as it relates to Russia. So nobody in their right mind can think, say, it's not gonna affect nobody else.
Okay, all
Come
right.
on, man.
So Gilly, this is this is
Yes.
this is what I want, and I understand where you are going, right? I do understand where you are going, but let me explain something to you, Gilly, because really and truly, this is the very same thing that worries me, because Putin would have known, right, and would have anticipated all these sanctions. Putin, as an ex-KGB member, you understand, could have calculated all of that. So Putin venture into Ukraine, right, would have anticipated the response, you understand, from NATO and the other countries. So guess what? As Tommy said, that Putin doesn't care about sanctions. No, listen. And guess what? I do agree with Tommy. No, let us ask ourselves the question: what card Putin has under his sleeve? Because Putin does not care about any of the sanctions. Tommy mentioned China, who really trade with Russia because they are communist country, they are hardlines, they are autocratic leaders. But when you look at certain trading factors, China hardly really trade much with Russia. It's limited trading. When you do the research,
No, I just energy. I just China trade with the worst.
exactly.
Yeah,
Just limited trading.
yeah, yeah.
That caused me here to worry, and let me tell you why I am worried. So if Putin anticipates all the sanctions, what Putin, right, is really doing as it relates to dealing with Ukraine? How long he stand to be in Ukraine? Because guess what? By the week, you are going to have thousands of casualties.
Casualty. Yes.
What's this? Not only that, it might result in mass genocide.
Epidemic. And it can come to dead body tongue there. It can cause
So Gilly,
certain things.
Putting myself in Vladimir Putin's shoes, I think that when you look at Vladimir Putin, this is all. So let me go into the war game. I am going to venture into the war game. When Vladimir Putin look, right? Okay, Germany had passed sanctions against him. All the democratic countries has passed sanctions against him. China, who is communist, North Korea, who is communist, maintain their silence. Watch this. I think that Putin card that Putin is playing, and remember I'm saying this on this program, is continue to beat, right, Ukraine to a pulp. And when he create that mass genocide, extend himself Because Putin is dead serious that he doesn't want NATO in his region. Now, this is where it is. When Putin calculates himself, and let me go into some situation of real armament for you guys because I have done the research. Russia has 4th generation, 5th generation supersonic jet, right? The war is about supersonic stealth. Now, Russia has submarines, you understand, that goes actually 95,000 feet depth in the sea. No one knows. Hold on, just let me finish. United States, his submarine, his deadliest submarine only goes 64,000.
Damn.
If Vladimir Putin have any intention, you understand, to push the envelope for a World War III, a catastrophe, Vladimir Putin sitting on most nuclear weapon. Let me give you the figure as it relates to the amount of nuclear weapon in comparison to America that Vladimir Putin have as it relates to.
I think they have more tank, they have more submarine, right?
Let me just go through. Okay, all right. So here we have it, right? So if you look right here for nuclear weapon, right? Russia has in its arsenal over 6,257 nukes. 6,257 nukes. All right. United States has 4,018 nukes. Now, is Vladimir playing a war checkmate? Because Vladimir Putin know that if he pushed the envelope to the extreme, he knows that even if he's going to lose this war, is Vladimir Putin, my question here on the panel, is Vladimir Putin is crazy enough that he will pull the nukes? And if he pull the nukes, let me tell you the ability of the nukes. The amount of nuclear weapon Russia has can sink the entire earth over 6 times.
Mercy.
This is what we are dealing with. People, let me tell you, the amount of nukes that Vladimir Putin sit on, he can sink the earth over 6 times over. So let me ask, Vladimir Putin, is this what Vladimir Putin is saying? I have the nuclear energy. I have the 4th and 5th generation supersonic weapons. Who are those to pass sanctions on me? I, Vladimir Putin, is the ultimate. Are we facing a situation of a thinking like that? I don't know if you are facing.
I think the best situation. This honestly, this as a fool man down in America. I believe.
Yes.
I believe this should never reach which part today. And
okay.
I am saying the only thing is the man that the mad man saying what Mr. Putin, President Putin saying what he's saying just don't want Ukraine to join NATO. Then I am saying if that is the only thing the man wants, why is it reaching here? I don't may I say.
Let me answer that. Again, I told you, Gilly, Vladimir Putin, an ex-KGB member, never take him for his word. We don't know for sure if that's really the only thing that he really wanted. Remember what I said to you earlier, that Obama, who passed the Magnitsky Act that seized millions of dollars,
Billions, man, billions.
of dollars
Yeah.
for Putin. Now, let me say something here. Let me say something here. And this is no joke. As a result of the Magnitsky Act, so we are going into the American politics. Donald Trump came in, and Donald Trump close allied with Russia. One of the main reasons for that, because there was no bank that wanted to do business with Donald Trump. Donald Trump, who people believe that he is a sophisticated businessman, is a bankrupt fellow. And then the only bank who opened and take in Donald Trump was Russian bank. Hold on.
But hold on. One second.
Let me drive home my point. Yeah. The only bank that allows and gives Donald Trump a loan was Russian bank. Hold on. So then, Donald Trump and Vladimir Putin becomes buddy. Because the aim of Donald Trump was to crush the Magnitsky Act and release back the funds to Putin. He was going to crush it. Not only that, watch this. Now that Donald Trump is in peril and is now facing certain potential charges from the New York prosecutor, Putin see that his hopes of getting back those funds is totally crushed. Now, over the years, could we say that Vladimir Putin, as a KGB member, was training the thoughts of Trump to go along?
Well, when we tend based on the history of him me tend to differ with that as it relates to that. Why?
Okay.
Remember, that Donald Trump cut off all of the aisle for the 4 years when to Russia with the Keystone pipeline up they said where America did self energy independent for the for more than they were not self energy independent for 75 years. And me I said, remember I said there was so much sanction under the Keystone pipeline they couldn't get energy.
No, hold on, you get this wrong. The Keystone pipeline is between Canada and US. It has nothing to do with Vladimir Putin.
But no man, I'm not. Yes, the Keystone pipeline. Correction.
Okay.
Donald Trump stopped certain aisle which supply where benefit Russia as it relates to supplying Germany and all the several countries in Europe. So may I say for certain sanction when you put on them, why would you put sanction on somebody and you are my friend?
Yeah, but you have to understand, Gilly, that was pretext. It wasn't Donald Trump intent to do that. He didn't want to do it, right? It's the pressure that behind him that caused him to do it. So it has nothing to Donald Trump going against that. right? Let us just go into the chat again, Gilly, and give some people comment. You understand, and for person who want to participate and where I can understand.
Man.
Right at the front here, Gabby Rovida said there is no logic in what Putin is doing.
Gabby is in Russia.
Gab-
So I was asking her what the atmosphere is like.
Oh, Gabby's in Russia.
Yeah. Not Russia, sorry, in Germany. Sorry,
in Germany.
Gabby's in
Okay,
Germany. So
all right.
she's neighboring what's going
All
on.
right. Not so sure that I really want to agree with Gabby's point that there is no logic, right, to Putin thing. Putin is, to me, ex-KGB member, well calculated. He may not know his reason, but trust me, he's just not doing
an end game.
Yeah, he's just not doing things because he's one confused person, right? He's just deranged and he's just acting out because
there's a reason. He have a reason still, but
he
looks stupid. How we looking in? We outside looking in.
And I just hope, Gabby, that the end game is not to draw in NATO into that situation or any other country into that situation, because that is the journey on to World War III. So let us
before we get to the end game, that's all I need to know, because the rest of us is going to affect us. Right now, it's going to affect us economically in terms of
course, must
services and that. Everything is gonna go up.
It starts to affect. Right
it's
now,
not already.
It's in effect right now.
It's not.
All of us is gonna feel the pinch. So
exactly, Gilly.
We need to be concerned about what's happening there.
So let us go into the chat and get some interaction from the chat again. All right. Well, the chat running away from us now.
So I'm gonna skip over most of the salutations. Yeah. Sorry guys, but just gonna go straight into the
topic. We have to discuss it. All right.
Okay, I did go do that. Okay. And Natty was saying you're welcome. I think I welcome Natty already. Yes, I did. And Ricardo is looking. And Ricardo is saying Emperor. Oh, okay.
Such man reach yet. I can't fit him over both.
King.
Okay.
And it's super active. Family saying happy Friday to you guys too. Thank you so much.
Yes. Tara said
thank you so much. I'm super active. Okay, yes, she's not feeling well, so she won't be active.
Okay, all right, Tara, take your time, and I do understand. Please.
Yeah, no, feel so well.
Yeah, and feel better soon.
All right.
And Yuda was saying too much background noise, can't hear well. My son and his girlfriend is in the kitchen, they're cooking, so I tried to get them to tone the noise down a bit. So hopefully, it was knocking down again.
Sorry about that. We are going to try to make sure we, tone down the background noise.
Okay, and you said Ukraine is too close to NATO. Putin is threatened. That's really what his motive is. And she's saying Ukraine was originally a part of Russia. He wants to restore the Soviet Union in a sense.
So natural Tommy is really have that level of awareness. I really love that. Right.
And I said, Tara, sorry to hear that. Feel better soon. Yeah. And Tammy was saying Putin don't want to lose Ukraine to NATO. Yeah.
Yes,
and Tammy is saying he doesn't want to destroy. He wants to invade and take over. The way to do this is to go to war. Yes.
Yep.
And Tammy is saying you're correct, Baron. It's something you said. And Sassy is in the building with It's Dion and family. Thank you so much for being here, Sassy. Happy Friday to you. Thank you so much again for being here. Really appreciate the continued support. And Tara said she took the second dose of vaccine and it's kicking her butt. Tara, feel better.
Yes. Please feel better, quickly, Tara.
And there's salutations going out from Sassy to Purse to everyone in the chat. And Tammy is saying exactly, Baron. And more salutations going on there. And Diane is saying we'll be in the background mostly. Thank you so much, Sassy. Really appreciate that. And I was saying, Hush Tara, I can relate, but it is for a greater good. Hope you feel better soon. And Tammy saying Putin don't care about sanctions, and we read that
Yeah.
one.
China is the second biggest economy in the world. China are allies. Can't trust China. They are playing neutral because they are
Trying to
just
avoid
trying to
sanctions
avoid
as well.
sanctions too.
That's
Perfectly
true.
said, Tommy. On point. Yes.
Yeah, man. China. I look towards Taiwan. Jesus have mercy.
And Bingaroy Vlogs is in the building saying blessings to everyone. Blessings to you, Bingaroy. Thank you so much for joining us. Really
Yes.
appreciate it. Happy Friday to you. And Gabby Weather is in the building. She's saying hello, everyone. And as I said before, Gabby's in Germany, so it's a tense situation for them there because they're so close to what is happening.
Yeah.
And Tammy is saying the sanctions will be bad, but it won't be Putin. Putin matched it up already.
I do believe that too. Natural Tommy. Natural
Hey,
Tommy.
hey, I read something to them, Miss Mystic. 1 second.
Yes.
Them are sanctions Putin personally, like him. Me don't know. Maybe him.
Personal.
Like they said they were sanctioned him personally, not him, not only administration. So he start come out. He come out and say, "Me don't know them sanction me. I 140." Like him, I say, "Me want my money for use because me I get 140,000 dollars." So me don't know what I do. But you know, it is on record that Putin is the richest man in the world. You know that.
Yeah, I think I doubt it though. I don't think that Putin is the richest man in the world. But maybe that is out there. But honestly, I don't think that Putin is the richest man in the world. From the last time I did some research, I don't remember the person, but it wasn't Putin.
Yeah, Elon. They say Elon Musk are the richest.
Yes.
And then Bezos, then with the Microsoft man the name, with Wally for long the name. Yeah man, the Microsoft Bridget.
You know what we are talking, just
yeah man,
right now.
Yeah man. So, yeah man. No, Bezos, they say I second. Elon Musk are the first.
Yeah.
Bezos I second.
Yeah, Bezos is for Amazon though.
Yeah, the one who invent the computer.
Amazon thing.
Yeah.
Yeah man.
The name is just skipping us now.
I know the man. Everybody know him. Everybody know him. Lord Jesus, that's what we. God, we are on hold. Lord God.
Okay, and Gabby was saying hello, Mystic, because I was saying happy Friday, and she was saying Mystic, thank you, but it's not a happy Friday.
That's true. It's not a happy Friday. I agree with Gabby for that.
It's Saturday for them,
and it's not.
Germany,
it's not going to be a happy weekend either, based on what is happening.
And I'm that girl is still here. Thank you so much for still being here, Tessa. Really appreciate it. And Gabby is saying nobody dead from my family. I mean the whole situation. Yes, I understand, because you're so close to all of what is happening. So you have to be watchful. You don't know what's gonna happen next. Okay. She was saying it's 2 a.m, and Tammy is saying to Putin the sanctions are worth it in the long term, which I agree. Putin is protecting its borders. It's too much of a risk to have NATO that close to.
Oh, hold on. Let me start a lament on that. Natural Tammy said to Putin the sanctions are worth it in the long term, which I agree. Putin is protecting its border. It's too much of a risk to have NATO that close to me. All right, here, let me play the devil's advocate.
Sorry, before you go any further, Corey put the name in the chat. Bill Gates.
Bill Gates. It was Bill
Gates, man. Bill Gates, yeah, man.
So, here, Natural Tommy put something on the stage here that we want to play the devil's advocate. Now, for me, and I am in Putin's shoes and sympathize with Putin as it relates to the current situation. The current situation.
In terms of NATO coming to his back door?
Yes.
In terms of, okay, all right.
So for me, being in Putin position and having NATO at my back door, well, that's really uncomfortable. Now, what say you, honey?
I would be uncomfortable because it's like you're constipated.
Gilly, what say you, Gilly?
Yeah.
I'm in Putin.
Let me tell you something. All right, let me make it clear. Let me make it clear. Let me make it clear.
Let me hear what you
Let me make it clear, Miss Mystic.
Yeah.
Me not like we put in a guan. But guess what? You have to protect your borders. Don't care what nobody wants it.
Okay.
You have to protect your borders. And you have to protect. And guess what? When you look on it, look on the rationale at certain thing. When you look on certain thing, the man know the consequences of what he do. He knows that he's gonna be condemned by the world. So he must know it must be a very important move as it relates to in country. Imagine you cannot just make somebody just have access to you. You just have access to you. A military giant have so much access to you. He can look over your place. He can do everything. He can put technology where can monitor you and all and something there. You have to protect your borders. You have to protect your borders. You can't just make somebody who you know say you and them are not friend. Just come put them beers and I watch you and I brush shoulder with you. No, it have a reason. It have a reason and it must be a valid reason. And I gotta tell you something. Our American know too. So it have a valid reason. Maybe he might deal with it. He might deal with it still. But that's why I go back to say if everybody want peace, if everybody want peace in a Europe, then why as the giant power, why the giant police have come out and say, hey, we want peace reign. We not like Putin and we dip on your side Ukraine. But guess what? We will protect you. We will come to your defense if certain things flare up. Yes, and but yeah, it can cause problem if you want if you're gonna join up with NATO. And we can't allow that.
Stop the Gilly. Let me just reach out to Natural Tommy. If Natural Tommy want to come up, of course, Natural Tommy, step up on the step, right? And we can have an healthy discussion here because I like most of what is coming from you because guess what? You are striking this sort of conversation right now. Yes, Gilly. So go ahead and finish, Gilly. Sorry about that.
Yeah, man. So me I say we have to we have to strategize certain things. So if we see things gonna get out of our arm, remember I say we this country have the power, to say watch ya, don't do it. Wait a little while. Are certain things. So him as we are saying we are playing devil's advocate, he must have a reason. For he knows he can be condemned, he's been condemned by the whole world now.
All right, but look here. If we go back to the Cuban Missile Crisis, United States was a bit trembling when Russia, you understand, want to come close in this region because being Cuba in the Caribbean, right, you are extremely close, right? And I mean, how did the United States react towards that? Now, if you put this together, now the situation is in Vladimir Putin. Vladimir Putin is feeling the same way, right? It has to be a reason why Vladimir Putin, right, wanted was to store weapons in Cuba. So having said that, but when you look on Ukraine president, you see that Ukraine president has a right to protect his border as well. So
of course.
So here we are discussing it. So if Vladimir Putin thinks he has a right to protect the situation because he's in fear of the threat of NATO, right, USA or any other persons who will any other countries in NATO, Canada, England, you name it. You understand? Right. You understand? It's just like enemy at the gate. Right?
Yep.
And he is
Yep.
worrying about that. Right? Now, if you look on the Ukraine president. The Ukraine president, this is what I'm saying. The Ukraine president is a sovereign country. Doesn't he have a right if he wants to join NATO? Yes or no? What to say? What to say about that?
Yeah, man, you have a right. You have a right. Every country have a right.
So it goes back to international law. And if it goes back to international law, I was just actually playing a devil's advocate, when I said, maybe if I was in Putin's shoes, just try if you understand the way of Putin thing to say, if I was in Putin's shoes, might be what scared Putin would have scared me.
Anybody would be uncomfortable.
Yeah. So again, but Putin also needs to have an understanding when we talk about sovereignty. And when you
remember say Ukraine signed certain agreement for Russia protect them, That's why they give up the nuclear ambitions, You understand? For remember saying Russia never want Ukraine to get developed no nuclear weapons,
Yes.
Yeah, so Russia, me I think so Russia should, me think that based on that they should be living peacefully,
All right. But we can you are playing the devil's advocate. Is it right for first world countries like Russia, right, who store thousands of nuclear weapons? United States store thousands of nuclear weapons. Another first world country. So I am asking, so what if other countries, right? North Korea has nuclear weapons, Iran has nuclear weapons, right? And obviously, I think that there are some limitations on them in terms of producing.
India have nuclear weapons,
over a period of time. So again, I am saying, I think that everyone then, if you are concerned about nuclear weapons, the proliferation of, ending nuclear weapons, why all of them come to an agreement to say, okay, all right, nuclear weapon as it relates to using it military, right, and not using it energy-wise, right, for the goodness of how it can be used, right? Let us all dump our nukes. Which country is going to want to do that?
None of them.
This is going to be the first country to step forward and say, okay, all right, I am dumping. Is Russia is going to be that country who's going to step forward and say, okay, all right, I am eliminating mine? Is North Korea going to do that? So again,
Russia will say, all right, we will do it. We will get rid of mine if America get rid of them.
You understand? I said, and everyone think that they have the right, you understand, to have that. You understand, to defend its territory. But again, for me, for me to have or to see a country, you understand, undermine another country's sovereignty, that is ultimately wrong.
I believe so.
Is ultimately wrong. Because look, if a country want to say to Putin or say to Russia, so to speak, don't make this political decision, they would think that that country is out of place. Then if you will think that country is out of place for you to say, all right, don't make that particular decision, why you think you have the right? Because guess what? That is the way our autocratic leaders are. That is the way dictators are. Remember, the Bible telling you that iron and clay can't mix.
You see, and that me are saying when we say high powered country do that to inferior country. Follow, all right, look back look back in look back Iraq. Look back Iraq. Remember saying America did say they have a reason for going to Iraq. Say chemical and mass destruction. And going there. And never did it is blown out now. And it come like say everybody just throw that under the table like it has never been happened. The country in a civil war up to now. You understand? So you know, so that is it. So I see a way Putin going at Ukraine.
Okay, all right. Let us just address Corey's point here. Corey said, Byron, we seems to be forgetting that Russia is bordered by other NATO countries, right? The likes of Latvia, Lithuania, and Estonia, plus others that are in striking distance of Russia. Okay, so let me respond to Corey. Right, I think that Vladimir Putin would have also calculated that. He would have also known that. But Vladimir Putin would have decided, right, and might be have up his sleeve, and this is what I'm saying. Vladimir Putin, knowing all of this, Gilmore, Vladimir Putin anticipate all of this. I am worried. Is Vladimir Putin plan to go to an all-out situation, and because he knows that he has the nukes, and if anyone, you understand, who try, and if Vladimir Putin see that he's going to even lose this war, would his mental capacity drive him to unleash hell on earth? Question.
Me not think say go there. Me not think say go there still. But
hold on. We did not think that Hitler was going to go there. Remember, we did not think that Hitler was going to go there, and Hitler has gone there and beyond.
Let me tell you something. Remember, you know, at that time, you know, believe said just a power. It was just a power, excess power where Germany knows that they did have military. Why them do that? I don't think maybe think they could get away with it.
Okay,
you understand?
This is what I'm saying.
Eh.
Vladimir Putin know that, okay, if he breach his sovereignty, right? Ukraine sovereignty, right? There's international law being broken, and sanctions are going to come. So why would Vladimir Putin, I am asking the question, why would Vladimir Putin make decisions like that where he's going to put the Russian economy under more buying and more pressure? What does it profit him for that situation?
So that me I tell you someone, the border is so important. And the man knows say, to me believe say he knows say, him rather if take those sanctions right now, which he knows say they soon get they soon remove, rather than certain people come on my borders. That is so much of significance, the man believe. Okay. You understand? For borders, for sanction, I can't live, you know. You can't live. For politician and world leaders, they have short memory, like people who live in a garrison.
Okay.
They have short memory. They soon come back friend again.
Okay. All right.
But Putin and nobody was ever friends.
Well, and 1 second, Mr. B. 1 second to Mr. B. Yes. Remember that, you know, maybe plenty people don't know, you know. People, did you know that Russia and America are neighbors though? They have them about that country. Did you people know that? Remember say Alaska, right up Alaska there, you know. And Russia, you know?
Yeah.
About that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 5 miles out from
It's actually 5 miles out from Alaska.
All right.
Yeah. So you're right with that, but you know, my thinking is also have to deal with rationality, right? Okay. All right. I am going to putting myself in Putin's shoes a bit, saying that okay, if I venture into Ukraine, more sanctions are going to come against me. You understand? My people are going to suffer, feel the consequence, right? if we are doing this, right? I think that might be if I go all out, right? It's just that, to be honest, it's just that we can't say, I just cannot really see the rational reason, you understand, of why Putin make this decision, really and truly, to say, okay, all right, I'm going to do this, anticipating that, okay, more sanctions are going to come.
Listen to me. There were sanctions.
Because
These financial sanctions.
all right,
This
they are all saying that Russia, you understand, is going to win this war. Not necessarily because Ukraine is resisting that much. And what is the end game? Because if Ukraine resists, and this is what is happening, right? If Ukraine, you understand, hold the line, you understand, and Russia start to see mass casualty, right? Equally with Ukraine, and Russia decided to, okay, all right, let us stop it here. Russia stop it there. I think that might force Ukraine to become part of NATO to get better protection moving forward. What do you think about that, Gilly?
America not gonna take it, man. Me not think America gonna allow it. Me not think America gonna allow it. I don't. Let me tell you something. Based on when me understand, you know, this is just a. This is just a. This thing's not supposed to happen, you know. For, right, you know, man. If America, you know, not see Ukraine as a NATO ally, so that's no, sir. If America did, if America didn't want NATO, Ukraine to become a member of NATO, right? You know, they would have push it 100 times, right? You know, let me tell you, based on where Ukraine is, America don't want. There's no significance. That Ukraine, to me, Ukraine have nothing to offer to America right now. They know that they are to America's interest. Maybe right now, America is just protecting them because they are the world police and so. But we not see no significance. They know there are no strategic spot where you say, all right, then they near to an era where we can push it then. For them become a NATO member. You know, we just don't see it. We just don't see it. Maybe there's maybe by other people coming up with their ideas. I mean, research and all them something. So to me, even Vladimir, it's coming like saying this I do a nonsense, you know. I mean, I think say now come now.
Mr.
Member.
Tammy
Eh?
said something here that I want to just say something to. He said, me personally don't think Putin plans to go outside of the Ukraine. Putin is a smart man, he's not mad. He don't want the smoke. He had to do what he's doing now because they know NATO can't intervene. And she's so right. Because what happened, remember that he put his troops way ahead of time outside of Ukraine. And then when they were telling him to draw back and whatever and threatening with sanctions, he refused to. And even if he wanted to at this point, because of the persona that he has put out there in the world as somebody who doesn't back down from anything, he couldn't back down at this point because he wants to save face. So I think that's why he did it, because he doesn't want to look the rest of the world to look at him now that he's
as weak.
NATO said, okay, you need to back off. So then he backed off. So I'm thinking in this sense of going into Ukraine, he didn't really want to per se, but know that he had to because he need to try to save face and save, you know, the sort of much of persona that he has out there. You know?
Okay, so since my wife said that, very solid point, right? But let me ask though, Putin put himself out there as a result of that decision making. Now, isn't that we think that Putin make a wrong decision anyhow because the end game is still going to see Putin in breach. And not only that, I think that if NATO or the UN need to step out and charge Putin for war crime,
Yeah.
then Putin have a next thing coming.
But the thing about it is, it would not go down in history to say that because NATO told him to back up, he backed up.
Yeah, I do understand.
He's
And I do
saving-
agree
he's
with you.
saving face.
But
That's
when you
what
talk about that,
do.
look on Turkey the other day. Look how Turkey did a blast. I wish country Turkey did a blast one day. And so that it just I don't know, brother. Them might the big country them with their nuclear arsenal and all that something. Then just go there and do certain things. And the leaders them not nobody now hold them accountable. You know, it's just as I tell you, say, it's just come like a garrison, brother.
You
know?
Come up here in a man. Here, so Tommy,
She said she can't come up right now.
watch this down. Tommy said Putin would not invade Ukraine if they were a part of NATO. That's why he have to act now before that
All
happens.
the hell would have come down. buddy.
Again, you understand? I'm taking parallel with Tommy there. There's no way I think that Putin would
He
act
would never
because
do
act
that.
out, that would be
You
very
don't even
serious.
know what hit him.
Yeah, man, you touch one, you touch all when you come on to NATO.
Right? Because guess what? NATO formed for that very same reason, right? To protect the vulnerable as a result
Yeah.
of what happened in World War II. Right? So for countries who want to pay their dues, becomes a part of NATO. You understand? Boy, I'm going to Jamaica, I'm going to call Andrew Wallace and tell him to pay NATO. Where can get it? We need to
Yeah.
tell Andrew to join
Yeah,
NATO.
man. Yeah, we call grown, when you grown God,
Terror country can't mix up in that. Or economy are dribblings. You understand?
Our economy already fragile. Our economy, you use
Well,
sports stick.
Well, okay. Of course, said no one knows where he goes from here. So all of Europe has to be sitting on pins and needle. I want to, correspond. Truth be told, none of us know.
sure.
In mind at this time, so I do agree with Corey for that. We are trying to
guessing. Everybody's
we are guessing. We are trying to calculate certain actions and try to understand the rationality. You understand of those actions, but do we really know what Putin is thinking? I think no. So honey, all right, let me give you time to go through the chat. But the chat busy. Let me give you that time. All right.
You guys leaving some sort of missionary work.
Okay. Bless yourself.
Have a blessed weekend, Yuda, and a productive week. Thank you so much again for joining us as usual. Thank you for your support. Really appreciate it. Okay, sorry guys. I have caught up back to China. Here. So guys, remember I'm skipping over the salutation. The salutations, sorry, just to keep it going. Okay, so Gabby was saying, people, so remember guys, Gabby is in Germany, so she's very near to where everything is happening. So she says people here are scared if World War III happens. There will only be ashes everywhere in the world. So
true. That is what we are talking about with those armament that United States has. Russia has nice, really nice. Who wouldn't like to see a nuclear war? Because trust me, there wouldn't be any hurt to stand up on.
Ah, Jesus have mercy.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is go ahead and welcome those that have joined us recently.
Yes.
So we have mixing with the Mofats that joined us recently. Thank you so much. They've been
Bless
here a
yourself,
while,
Mofat.
but and active in the chat. Thank you so much, Mofats, for being here. Happy Friday, really appreciate it. And we also have Dion, it's Dion's and family, which you know is Sassy. Thank you so much again, Dion, for coming. We also have Rose Kitchen Vlogs. Thank you so much, Rose, for being here. Happy Friday to you. We have Corey Dawkins, who's also contributing in the chat. Thank you so much for being here. Happy Friday to you as well. Thank you, thank you. And we also have Remy Watson in the chat, which I think
big up yourself, Remy.
Maybe my dad. Remy is my brother, but I think my dad is the one that's on the chat. If I'm right or wrong, you can let me know. But welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Right, so let's continue. So more salutations there, and Gabby is saying there's no logic in what
Putin is doing. Okay, we have read that already.
Yeah. No, I had skipped over some and then go to some. And Yuda was saying she got to where she was going in one repeat, so that was good.
Mixing with Moffat. No, Gilly here now. Gilly, you are Moffat that's about you.
He made a comment, so he said
Gilly sound like a Republican. What's going on?
No, I would never vote. I would never vote in this.
Pulling your legs.
I think Jesus pulling.
Yeah, but I tell them straight out. Me a man where me analyze how things go. You understand? Me analyze things. Some people, everybody thinks so, but no, sir, I am not. Yeah, but no, sir, we just talk how me see it, you know.
All right.
Yeah, me just talk how I see it.
But here again now, you had a nice up the chat for us. Yeah, well, on a lighter note, I can hear Putin singing Lady Saw song. Walk out, if you think on a bad.
I you know me like when the Ukraine president, is still and so the man is a leader for. Although the man, so when they capture the capital, that means your country fall, right?
Yeah.
And the man still there, although them have blast and have come, the man still in the capital still. So you're not leaving people them.
Okay. All right.
And Tammy is saying what Putin is doing, these imperialist world leaders have done the same things
in history.
Unfortunate, these innocent Ukrainians have to die.
And that's why I started the chat giving a background as it relates to World War I, World War II, World War III.
Yep.
You understand? Because their tactics is deception. You understand? To get out their madness, whatever their madness. Madness is, right? So, yeah, go ahead.
Creating an illusion for you to pay attention to while they're paying attention to what their real objectives are. And by the time you realize what they're doing, it's already too late.
Yes.
Yep.
So I gave Yuda a blue jacket.
All right.
So Yuda said, and be careful how you give me blue jacket because
like you too much.
I forgot watch the community with you that Yuda. I don't think she got already that she not going that time out people black people. Okay, she said thanks for the promotion. You're welcome, although you're gone, I think.
Yeah man, bless yourself, Sister Yuda.
Okay, and when you guys were talking about who's the richest, yes, he did. But Tammy was saying Musk was the richest, but he dropped to number two. And I think she said Bezos is now number one. Wow. Bezos is first again, I believe.
Yeah. Then if you can't have one divorce and you give your wife $73 billion, you're not in me a pan knock boaty. Yeah? Normally when you give people I want $3 or $4 million, it's a blast up in all over.
Yeah,
and you give somebody 73 billion.
That is only breakfast money. That is only breakfast money.
I know.
So, Tammy was saying exactly, Baron, it's uncomfortable when you were saying he would be uncomfortable with coming to his back door. And she said NATO tried to take over Ukraine, understand?
Yeah.
Um, and she was saying she can't come up right now.
Okay.
Okay, more salutations there and talk. And Natural Sammy saying exactly, Byron, you're hitting all the points.
Thank you, Natural.
And then we went through that what Corey said.
Yes.
No, I want to miss it. Me and Mr. B attack, man.
Yes.
And we say, based on, honestly, many things say, I just put in the call and bluff, But Mr. B, I say, man, it can happen, man, it can happen. You know what I say? Boy, yeah?
And I tell you that, look, I am not sure that I am going to be able to even make the comment before he starts. And so he started before this Friday.
Right.
Because he couldn't back down again, and he have to him already put the cards on the table, so he have to start playing hand unless the more cards.
Right.
Okay.
I want to put in, if I put in, put in he love watching, he love watching a film, watch him all $50,000 for one. I wonder if he can send one, come give me.
All
right, so we have more salutations going on there.
Yes.
And then, okay, more salutation and talk person. And Tammy said, me personally don't think Putin planned to go outside of the Ukraine. Okay, I think we did that. Yeah, we did that. And Corey saying the fault that can be awarded to the Ukrainian president is that he should have moved to join NATO a long time ago.
Okay,
yes, from the 2014 eruption there, he should have.
Definitely, from the 2014 eruption, and I'm 100% agree with Corey. If the Ukraine president had joined NATO from that time, right? Putin, right, would never venture into Ukraine, because Ukraine would now be protected now militarily by NATO. That's the mistake I think that he has made. However, we are anticipating the end game, because if the end game, so then as a result of that, I think that Putin's game is to really take over Ukraine. But if Putin fails on this mission, this is definitely going to push Ukraine to become the part of NATO. Not too worry about that. What do you think on it? Definitely.
Because it happened to him twice, it now got
exactly.
3 times.
If Vladimir Putin fails to take over Ukraine is going to go straight to NATO. So
it not make it happen. Hello, it not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
So basically, Gilmore, if it is not going to happen, we are all saying that Russia is going to take over Ukraine. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Well, yeah. You gonna have him people them. You gonna have him loyalist. You gonna have him loyalist. You know, in loyalist we answer to him. You know.
I hope. Look, if he failed on that mission, if he failed, he mean a period. Not too.
But you know, so let me tell you something. You know, Putin know, you know, say, what happened now, you know, we're gonna spike certain things, you know. If they have too much mass casualty of civilian, you know. If I remember saying, you know, the country declare martial law, and martial law are when the people them are gonna fight for their country. Yes, and you do what you have to do for protect your government.
By any means necessary.
By any means, yeah, man. Yeah, by any means necessary.
Exactly. So, no, go ahead.
If he say he get this, he get the capital, you know. But I ain't gonna go after that. What? Well, he have a plan them because you know.
Yeah.
So
he gonna get the capital, man. He gonna get the capital by Monday. Yeah. Easy to.
Exactly.
Okay, and Tammy was saying Russia will win this war. It will be a quick war.
Ukraine is no match for Russia. And again, I'm agreeing with Tammy. Ukraine has no form of arsenal to match up with Russia. Let me give another prediction on this. And since Gilmore is here, I think that Ukraine is going to be falling by the end of next week. Honestly,
me say by Monday.
Could be, but
I'm hoping that the higher powers at the
I am giving
some grace.
I'm giving that sort of latitude to Putin that
Yeah.
you understand he's going to take over Ukraine by at least the end of next week, right? And I mean, what to say? Because sorry, boy, Ukraine, it's just the bloodletting. It's just the amount of casualty in terms of achievement. Understand? Just sorry for those Ukrainian people at this time.
What, 1,147 civilians?
1,000?
Sorry,
100. So at current speed,
47, I think.
yeah, we have now gone over the war started, 2 days? And we have over 100 and a half casualty and counting, right? That is not even the real count, right? So there you go. You understand the casualty, the building up by the minute and by the hour, right? So tomorrow it might max out 200, 300 counting. That is so vicious, right? But it is what it is, right? And I think that Ukraine mistake that is now proven to be so is not to be a part of NATO, and that was a crucial mistake on President they should have been a part of NATO. They would have gotten the military protection. You can't blame NATO for not venturing in. NATO, you understand, had precisely slated their requirement. You understand? Be a part of us, right? Pay dues, we will protect you. So people are liberal. If they don't want to be a part of NATO, okay, fine, you lose that protection. So now you have a situation with you facing Russia armament. You cannot be saying that, okay, NATO need, you understand, to step out of the requirement and protect you. Unfortunately, it's sad, but basically you're on your own.
Yeah.
You understand?
Like a club, if you don't have the right pass,
what
you
it
can't
is,
get in.
right? So that's how it is.
So Tammy saying this will be a
quick and swift and bloody war. Ukraine don't stand a chance. Okay. Parallel with Tammy.
She was saying that's what it was getting to Gilmore's conversation. She said Russia been on blockade. So that was something that said. Corey saying yes, they are separated by a sea that was successfully swum across by a lady who wanted to broker peace between Reagan and Gorbachev back in the day.
Oh yes, yeah, that is also true.
Yes, the English Channel. All right, Yuda is saying, okay, remember to like and share the love if you can. Thank you all for the support. Thank you so much for that reminder. Yuda, really appreciate it.
I be glad to know a quiz tonight before I'm gonna come last and out. Go talk about it.
All right.
And Teacher P was saying later Yuda enjoy the rest of your night, and Yuda said she was going, so you were wishing her well. And Tammy is saying putting on techno talk from NATO. None at all.
All right. We'll do
Teacher P and Christian Blau. Teacher P explained Blau to something that was said, and then more salutation there. Teacher P giving you the virtual hug, and then Corey saying, other than the USSR, Ukraine is the largest supplier of grain to the world. Well, Canada, we supply a large portion
as well.
So, oh my goodness. It's really sad.
It's really sad,
ticklish
but
what
it's
is happening
it's the
here.
reality of the situation right now that is unfolding.
Tommy, Nixon is saying, Tommy, the US is in NATO right now. Yes, Trump never got to pull the US out of it. He wanted to, but
Yeah,
or I think he did, and then they went back. Or it was out of the Paris Climate. No, it was out of the Paris Climate
out
Agreement.
of the Paris Climate Agreement.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
pulled US.
But he wanted us to do.
Yeah, because he
He
was
wanted
saying
us
other
to do that.
persons, other countries aren't paying their fair share.
Exactly.
Naturally, Tommy say, yeah, Christmas NATO was created by the US. No, sorry, a correction with that.
Yeah,
NATO was created in Europe. I forgot
Yes.
two countries after World War II.
Yes, Tommy. NATO was created by two countries in Europe, not US. So a correction on that, Tommy. Right. So, yeah, Tommy will do the research and she will realize NATO was not created by the US.
I got national. Stand for again. North Ireland.
North Atlantic Treaty
Sure.
Organization.
Treaty Organization. Yeah.
But it was definitely not created by the US.
Oh, sorry. It started with the US. Sorry. North Atlantic Treaty Organization was created in 1949. Sorry about that. By the United States, Canada, and several Western European nations to provide. Hold on, let me open this up. It was created by the United States, Canada, and several Western European nations to provide collective security against the Soviet Union.
But I tell you something. Day before yesterday, I told my wife that it was created by the US. And my wife said, okay, she's going to research it. She researched it and told me. So I thought that the research that she did was, you understand, was correct. You understand? But all along I was right. So let me go and bounce back to say that, okay, I was right. So let me
no, but you were right.
Thank you.
But when I researched, it said it was created after World War II, and it said I think it was two European countries it mentioned at the time. It did not mention United States and Canada, and it was saying who was the head of it now and stuff like that. Okay, so it was created to provide a collective security against the Soviet Union. So that's the reason why it was created, to keep Russia in check.
Yeah, because I thought that my memory was just losing when I because that was what I was being aware of, right? But let us slide down in the chat and see what big up yourself, Tommy, for that. Right. Yes.
Hey, my brother, I'm gonna make a call, so we come back if we're still live out. Yeah.
All right. I'm all right. Gilly. Really appreciate that.
Man. Yeah, man. Me, I gotta talk to the people that way. In husband.
Yes.
Well, we have to just kind of console people at the time of bereavement.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Of course.
Real. All right, sir.
All right. Thanks again.
Blessed. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mixon said, I guess they're in NATO on the defensive. Mixon saying, just in case Putin feel like you want to violate. As in case Putin feel like you want to violate them. And Tommy saying Ukraine is not part of NATO, Christmas. That's why they're left
vulnerable. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why they're left vulnerable.
Yeah.
Right. And Mixon is saying them get Ukraine in trouble and leave them in the problem. Lol. No, they didn't get Ukraine in trouble. Well, sort of when they invited them to join. Sort of.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they should have joined.
They should have. And Mixon is laughing and just saying, I'm correct. And Tammy is saying, no, Christmas, Ukraine used to be a part of Russia, and Russia
Yes.
now want them back to join. Yes, when they had the Soviet Union and the Berlin Wall.
Exactly.
And when they took down the wall, then they had splits in the whole geography. But when they took down the Berlin Wall, I was small. I think I was going to high school or near going to high school.
Both of us were small.
If I breadfruit crop before, I remember that's that's small. And Tammy said
4.5 breadfruit crop meat.
5 breadfruit crop bird. I know Tammy. And Mixon is saying, I think Russia don't want Ukraine to join alliance with NATO. No.
Yeah, exactly. Moffat. Ukraine, Russia doesn't want that period because it's like, enemy at your gate, right? And Russia, Vladimir Putin is not going to stand for that. All right, let us slide on in the chat a bit.
Okay, and Remy is saying, I think it's
also China feeling its strength, want to invade Taiwan. Okay, yeah. Well, I mean, and this is it when it comes to those autocratic leaders who think that they have the ultimate right, you understand, to impeach on people's sovereignty. Impede on people's sovereignty. And that is so ultimately wrong. All right.
And not sure, Tammy is saying, yeah, exactly, Christmas. So she's just
I think
NATO and Ukraine had a good relationship, and Putin banned in like that close.
Well, that's true. Right? Yeah. He's saying it jokingly, but it is true. It's a fact. Yeah.
And that would be a big threat to Russia, Christmas. Yes.
Yeah. Certainly.
Saying at all, yeah, we know. And Moffat is saying, yep, that would make them more powerful than Russia. And active troops is in the building saying, check.
Yes, myself, troops.
Thank you so much for joining us, troops. I really appreciate it. Happy Friday, but she said she was not able to stay, but she's gonna keep us running.
More blessed for that, troops. So
I think she's gone by now.
Yeah.
And Mixon is saying, so I understand why he's attacking. But as you said, the innocent lives are being lost.
Oh yes, not just mass. It could be leading up to mass casualty, if not genocide, depending on how far Putin is going to push this envelope.
Yeah.
Right. So we are just here, just looking on, hope that something might just give. You understand, to save lives. But right now, the Ukrainians are in peril at this time. Wow, sad to say.
So Tammy is saying Ukraine and Russia had a good relationship, and not to mention long history. So I think it was definitely a political issue in why they haven't joined NATO yet.
Yeah.
Okay, and Stacy and the D's is in the building saying thumbs up.
All right.
Thank you so much, Stacy, for being here. Happy Friday to you. Welcome. Thank you so much for your continued support. Really appreciate it. And Corey saying, Baron, check what you're saying. Yes, Russia will take over Ukraine, no doubt, and install a puppet government.
Oh yeah. All right. So that being said, I think the topic tonight was quite engaging, and of course, I really love some of the response, that we are getting from the chat, and people who are highly knowledgeable, you understand, of the situation that is unfolding. Really an interesting topic, and I really enjoy this. So as you know, guys, that the game time will be coming up, for Empress, for Ricardo, and Chuck Live, and all those other persons. Well, tutorial, yeah. Well, the might see tutorial later. So I will be just handing over, Mom's task to her just right now. Thank you guys for engaging. Really like that.
Okay, and Tammy is saying prepare for food and gas price hike. Yes, all economies are going to be affected.
Yeah.
Things are going to get scarce.
Obviously, we're going to cause a global inflation.
Yeah, transportation and stuff is gonna be hampered for certain things. So it's gonna have a ripple effect all over the world.
Exactly.
So, and then we have COVID in the mix, the pandemic that has not gone anywhere. So that is double trouble.
All right.
So we have to make sure that we are in tune with what is happening and pay attention because it's gonna affect the rest of us. And okay, Tammy was saying I stand corrected. Okay, we stand corrected.
No, we stand corrected.
Tammy,
Tammy,
so you were right.
You were right as it relates to the United States who started the initiative. Right, we were wrong, and you know we are not hesitating in saying or admitting, you know, when we are wrong. So you were right. Kudos.
Corey saying, Byron, Russia will install a puppet government, but this government will lack the support of the average Ukrainian, pretty much like what
obtained in Afghanistan. Of course, it is going to cause it's going to cause separation. It's going to cause a lot of disruption. So Corey is right pertaining to that. Mm-hmm. All right.
And Mixing it says, teacher, I'm here at work. I try multitask. Okay, thank you so much for that, Mofat. Hope work is not too hectic for you. And Mofat is saying, laugh out loud. Here, yeah, we realize. And Corey saying, Ukrainian people are quite resilient and will not become Russians. Ukraine will be occupied territory.
So right with that, Corey, right?
Just occupied.
It's a sad case though, right? For someone to just breach the sovereignty of a country and right, you're exposed to that sort of monsterism, right? And plus, you understand, I mean, so many people being slaughtered, right? It's just not right, internationally, but it is what it is, and we are seeing that unfold in front of our very eyes. And, I'm just, have that sort of level of sympathy for the Ukraine people, right? But what can we do? Is just stay by the sideways and watch on.
And pray.
And pray for the Ukrainian people. So
and the rest of us too.
Yeah, my prayers goes out, and, as we said, and we really don't know what Putin endgame is, right? And, we can have the level of perception that we have and try to get into his mind, but yet, we are also anticipating for the end result. And I hope that the end result might divert it away from World War III, because Papa, me no want to see that. Me no want to see that.
And naturally, Tommy, thank you so much for that super sticker. I can read it on the other end. It says, keep it up. That's what the super sticker is saying. Thank you so much. Really
thank
appreciate
you, Tommy.
that super sticker. Thank you. Guys, remember the chat is the chat. Okay. The super sticker and super chat is active. Sorry. I always forget to mention it. And Queen was saying, I was listening because I don't understand nothing, just been educated here. Thanks. Okay, you are welcome from Baron's perspective. I'm answering for him. And Tammy saying, great life tonight, guys. Thank you so much, Tammy, and a lot of great input from you as well. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate the input and the insight that you have contributed to the discussion.
Exactly. Tammy has a great insight on the topic as well, right? It's good when you have people who really, cognizant of current affairs and international affairs. And Tammy is such a person that, really participate and quite engaging, right? Really happy for that.
And Tammy saying his end result in his mind is to keep NATO out and he will be successful. Yeah.
Okay. Well.
Ricardo is sending you a message, Empress, saying that he's messaging you on Instagram.
Okay.
And he said, no, Ricky, me not see it. She said she have to go look. Okay, guys, so that is the end of the discussion segment. And I guess we won't be long tonight. I was anticipating that it was going to be longer. So, of course, I only came with three segments again.
Yeah.
So my book is underneath there, please, sir.
Okay, here.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you're good to go.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So segment 2, the game is on.
Okay. All right, guys. So tonight we have we're going to unscramble words. We have 2 segments of that, and then Queen.
One
from now, Queen. So the next segment, the third segment, is gonna be animals and their youngs, what their youngs are called, what their kids or children are called,
Okay.
or what their babies are called. All right, so I am going to. It's the Queen, behave yourself. Yeah? Okay, look who is in the building. Loud coming in. You have to hear him and you have to see him when him coming.
No man, the siren well loud. Give me. I don't know. I just love the nation introduction. Remember me tell you.
He said, give way, and he has all his green
Yes,
stuff there.
man.
And he said, Green Nation has arrived. Hello, host and co-host. Blessings always.
Blessing, boss.
Blessing to you and happy Friday, Green
What,
Nation.
Green Nation,
Thank
you
so
have
much for coming.
you have just missed the topic and the engagement. A wonderful
Yes, you should
engagement
be at work.
to tonight. But at least you managed to catch the game, right? So wifey will start the game just now. And we are so much thankful for you to come on board. Thank you, Green Nation.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you the letters and you unscramble them for the word. What? What is it? Honestly, I didn't see green greetings. Guess YT removed it.
No man,
it is there.
It is there, Empress.
It is there.
I was wondering why you are not
seeing it. Okay, all right. So the first letters I am going to put in the chat. Okay, Corey's saying something. Let me put the letters in the chat. Oops. I guess with this it might take a longer time. All right, so that's the first word to the first letters to unscramble into the word, and I will continue in the chat while you're doing that. And Nation is saying blessings to everyone in the chat, and Queen is saying, "Me say unplanned for me this week," and she laughing. I didn't plan anything for anybody special. I'm just trying to mix it up as you guys said. And Green is saying blessings, fam. More and more blessings to you as well, Green. And she's saying Green Nation. And okay, that. And Tammy is saying hello to Green. And Green is saying Jamaican Queen, blessings and welcome. It's Empress. And Ricardo is saying blessing, Green, brunch, showing strength. And Corey saying, unless you study abnormal psychology, you can't get into or understand the thinking of the. Let me see if it's thinking of the. Okay.
Okay.
I guess maybe it's internet dropped or something.
Yes,
yeah.
Another word missing.
And she's saying, Queen is saying it's not in the chat. I don't know. Oh, she's still not seeing it. And Green is saying blessings to Tammy, and Ricardo is saying what we're doing tonight. Oh, you're unscrambling words. So two segments of that. So whoever wins the first segment have to sit out the second one, and then it's free for all for the youngs of animals. And Tammy saying, I'm going to say good night, guys. Until next time, guys. Okay, Tammy.
Yes,
good
Tammy.
night.
Bless up yourself, Tammy.
Thank you so much for coming. Really, really
yes, and please travel safe. You know, really appreciate the engagement tonight.
Okay, so one person is back already. Let me see by the time I refresh it, we'll have and Teacher P saying blessings to Green Nation, and Queen is saying we're doing unscramble Ricky. Ricky said me not like this. And Teacher P said good night, Tammy, be safe.
Right.
He said no, sir. Okay, all right. So I only see one person back, so that one person is gonna get. So the word is aliens.
Oh, and
who's that is Queen, Empress.
Empress. Okay.
So put Empress.
Yeah.
So Empress got the first one, and she has no competition for that one. All right. So number 2, let me that pen there. Number 2, yeah. Number 2 word, I'm gonna just skip that one for now, is there's an easier one. Right, so unscramble that word. Meanwhile, I go to the chat. Okay, read that already. And Green is saying, Teacher P, blessings always. And Ricardo is saying, Baron, why you set me up? And Teacher P said, Green Nation, and thanks. And Empress is saying, laugh out loud, Ricky, stop it. I know every week we're going to get to where we like laugh out loud. And Green is saying, thanks. And Ricardo is saying, Baron, why you do it?
Ricky, I don't mean do it, man. See who do it there? Moms decide to take you on tonight, Ricky.
And Empress says, laugh out loud. I think that means me no know. I know that me not suffer on these abbreviations, you know. And of course, it's just one person in with with the word, and the word is basin. And again, it's Empress.
Empress love it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Ricky, you see what I want? A mom's and Empress plan during the week.
You see you? You see you? You're there saying two, I guess you're saying 2 now. And Green is saying basin as well, and Teacher P's laughing. All right. 2N. Oh, she said the word of 2N. Did I put 2 N's?
In basin?
Oh my goodness, sorry. It's 1 N. And it's 1 N in the paper, and I don't know why I put 2 N's. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, errors do happen.
I have to pay closer attention. It's 1 N on the thing. I don't know why I put another N on the end. Oh my goodness.
But you would have picked up that. Very good, you would have.
All right, so let me just pay keener attention here. Double check that. Okay. All right, so that is the next word to unscramble. And Empress is saying laugh out loud, but Mr. 2N, and so I didn't know. I guess. Hush, guys, it was me misleading. And honestly, there's only one N on the paper. Yes. I don't know why I put 2N up there, and I didn't realize the word of 2N in it. Yuda is saying, Empress name change again. Yes, not even the whole house change. And Green is saying sassy blessings, and Empress is saying yes, but I guess it laugh out loud. And like you're nerving us. Oh my God. And Sassy saying nation, and you guys saying I have to get that one on your one on your fault, Anna. Okay. All right. So Daniel TV Comedy and Entertainment is in the building saying good night, Mystic Sensation.
Yeah. Bless up, Daniel TV.
Thank you so much for coming. Happy Friday. Really glad to have you here. Thanks for the support. All right. So I'm gonna see who first came in with the correct. Okay, so the word is answer, and it is Empress. What? Then Sassy. Empress, then Sassy. Ricardo said, "Lord Empress." So when Ricardo must remember that sometimes him not give no chance to them, just a fire.
Exactly. Like an Empress night to night.
All right, so next word, I am double checking just to make sure. Okay, unscramble that. Okay. All right, and we welcome Daniel. Ricardo said, "Give me a chance." And Ricardo, Yuda said, "I think Empress is from another planet where there is no name approval." I said, Yuda, the amount of clothes where she have to change with her.
What am I telling you?
I said, can't keep up with her. Last week it was what? Queen Bee. Queen, yeah. And then, there's another Empress. Oh my God, and all the others that goes with it. And she said, laugh out loud, death with laugh. What? Let me see which one come in first though, because this is also Diane is also Sassy. I mean, is also very good at this, so she's in the race. Mm-hmm. All right. So first, with the correct answer is Sassy.
All right.
It's swears. The word is where is it? Wait. Okay, Sassy, because I needed to go up a bit further. So swears, that's the word. Ricardo said,
like this.
Come on, Ricardo, pay attention. Think. All right, next word. Okay, so unscramble those letters. So that's 5. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're at 4, yeah, so that's number 5.
Yep.
So let me do in the order of, so we had Leon, then Empress, but that was incorrect. Then we had Daniel TV comedy got it but left off the second S. And also Green Nation got it but left off the second S. Empress said, laugh out loud, you don't have to change up my face. Some name just salt.
Yeah.
Hold on. I think I missed one of you the comments. Okay, no, I didn't. And Yuda says, how much chip you have, Empress? And Empress said, 3 Yuda. Oh my God. So she said, me no good again. You go and go do sassy. And Daniel is saying, Empress with the fast fingers. Me I tell you, she out with Ricardo this time. Make you Ricardo ball out this week. And you would said this one look like and bad cheeky. Word and cheeky. You notice it. And cheeky it loud. And cheeky it out loud.
Because if I try to pronounce that, you know what you say.
And Queen says, well, go on, Daniel, and the words. And Ricardo said, me feel say a Byron set me up, Oh my goodness.
Say, Ricky, me hear Empress and none of the plan in the early part of the week, So trust me, I told them plan it. You would have said, Ricardo, I will soon tell you if a Byron set you up to watch out the crystal ball.
That's not the word I was looking for, but it worked out to be the word that they put on the board still, but so I'm gonna go with it. Yep, it worked out to be the same word. But it's a different word I have it written down for, but all right, let's see who first came in with that. So the word I was actually looking for was rawness, but then when I check it, when I see so many persons put in answers, I checked it again and I realized, oh, it's answers as well. Okay, first on the board, Daniel Entertainment said answer. Unfortunately, you left off one of the S, Daniel, sorry. So Empress gets it with answers because it's answers.
That's
number 5. Then Dion, then Ricardo, who also left off the S, and then Daniel corrected himself by putting the other S on it. Sorry, Daniel, if you just had that other S. All right, so let me give you word number 6. Well, not the word, the scrambled letters, number 6. Okay. To double check to make sure I don't put nonsense there again. Okay, so those were the answers, and Empress is saying Miss Seriki. And then put the rawness. And Yuda is saying, Ricardo, I will soon tell you if Baron set you up. Have to wash off the crystal ball. Okay, Ricky, shall we go look at our crystal ball?
Wait until Yuda wash off the crystal ball to see what Yuda is going to find.
But that's so long Yuda don't use the crystal ball that she have to go wash it because she can't even wipe it.
It does the man.
That's cake and bunny can, that's have enough to wash it. They said laugh out loud. You teacher P said laugh out loud. And Ricardo said, look in the auntie and tell me. and James Gippy is in the building saying
Big
thumbs
myself,
up.
James Gippy.
Thank you so much for that thumbs
All
up. Really
right.
appreciate the support. Thank you, and happy Friday to you and welcome. And Daniel is saying blessings to James, and Teacher P is also saying hello to James, and Diane said, may have it. Yes, Dion, but it also was answers as well. So since most people, interpreted it that way, I just decided to go with the answers. And Queen is saying, and no, you have set me up. May I go type 2 or 3 if a 3 words me get from it. And he's saying me have Ranis, and Ricardo is saying Baron, you see you.
All right. So let me just highlight the score. 5 words were asked to re-scrambled, and Empress on 4, Sassy on 1.
Okay. All right, let me see. All right. So first, with the correct word is Empress.
Okay.
So the correct word is balloons.
So there you have
Then
it. We have a winner for game number 1. No, we have 4 more. Okay, we have 1 more. Yes, we have 4 more.
Come on, scorekeeper.
Yeah. All right. Well, I mean, I don't see how Empress is going to lose this.
And then Daniel with balloons, Sassy with balloons. It didn't. Ricardo, the word did not unscramble mighty God. There's no M or anything like that in there, so I don't know how you got that. All right, so Yuda is saying, well, Ricardo, according to my dirty crystal ball, you just done tonight.
Exactly. I mean, no say you that the my side, remember me told you. All right. You hear that, Ricky? You just done tonight. Remember.
Because no wonder I ball out mighty God.
Yes.
No, sir.
Right? See when you enforce
Never
you that.
moment.
You check the crystal ball and see you that come up with the truth there. You better take that.
And the crystal ball spoke.
The
Actually
ball
said
spoke.
those words.
Yes. All right.
Oh my goodness. I don't know why you tell her I forgot to look for it, Ricardo.
No money. Ricardo thinks say you would have ramped them.
Okay, that's the next letters to unscramble into words, into a word.
I want you to tell lie about the crystal ball decision. You see, get the truth, like, get the truth. You would tell him the truth.
You want to the crystal ball, so you set him up.
Yeah. Well, you would have to tell lie.
And then we have the teacher P's laughing, and Daniel is saying, Empress. I'm just wondering what's going on. Maybe Shamarco. And Ricardo said, me not like that. Me not like that for me at all. And Daniel is laughing till him bawling.
Yes, man, you're done tonight, Ricardo.
And Empress is saying, yes, Daniel, I wonder what's going on. Wow. Let me see who first, them quick. With that one, let me see who first came in with the... Wow. Wow.
Who came in?
Wow. We can't believe you want to prove the crystal ball wrong. So Ricardo is first with that one, or just decide to throw a monkey wrench in there.
Yeah, look.
It's like a monkey wrench
Okay,
moment.
so Ricardo came in with that one, deliver the points to Empress. taking away game one. Wonderful performance from Empress, right? And all right, Ricky, this is the show of monkey wrenching, I think. I wonder if you're Empress plan.
Empress is saying next round of fear, Ricky. And Daniel is saying, Empress, you couldn't wait till me type, then you type. And Ricardo said, may I wait on the last round? Empress says, seriously, Ricky. Empress said, laugh out now. No, sir, Daniel, my phone won't tap up. So she can't wait for him to type before she type. All right, so the next one is okay, want to make sure. All right, so Charms Lifestyle is in the building. She's saying mega love shout out to host and all in the chat. She's in ads. Okay.
Right. Make up yourself, Charm Lifestyle.
She can't hear us yet. She's in ads.
She's in ads, yeah.
She stayed up to join the chat.
She
is in France, yeah.
Whoa.
You would have said, me clear your bricky boy, your time now, go through.
Boy, I just believe you, God.
So the crystal ball tell her that, and then she do what she have to do for clear him
yes.
up.
All right.
Ricardo said,
so Ricky,
watch ya, man.
all right. See, then you would have not treated too bad. You would have cleared you up. So I could see how the second game I go because you get clear up.
Ricardo said, me just say, watch ya, man. Oh, Jesus. Where it's at, just jumped. Okay. And Daniel is saying, laugh out loud. Empress. Ricardo said, I want to fight. Empress said, Ricky, stop it. Oh, you want to fight. Ricardo said, all right, Byron, watch it now.
All right.
And you then said, Byron, wake up, you are mess up. What you want to call it a while ago. Yeah. And Empress is saying, come on, start congratulate me. Ricky, happy for me now. You know how one round me I win, man. Sure. And so she said, laugh out loud, then with laugh you now. Oh my God. And Queen is saying, mighty God of Daniel. All right, let's see who first came in with the correct word. What? You tell us them British bad, you know? Them British bad. So, first on the board with the correct word is Daniel with potatoes.
All right.
We're still in one round, Baron. When you going to round two?
Round one finish, you know?
Round one.
What are we there?
You're still in round one.
Are you the laps? Round one finish, Empress.
Oh, yes.
You won round one already.
Congratulations, Empress. Oh, Jesus.
So, you will congratulate Empress.
You're so far gone in
you are now in round two.
All right, so we're putting that word for round two. So Daniel got the first one for round two. Let me just put R2 here so I know that it went over to round two. So potatoes, then Ricardo, then Sassy. Okay. So Charm is saying I'm in now. Okay, welcome, Charm. Happy Saturday to you.
Charm. I'm Yoda. Go look at a crystal ball and see if anything wrong with no.
You're gonna wait until we done the salutation.
No more.
I never carry the money tonight to pay for the talk.
More Yoda go in a crystal ball and tell me I'll go out with you.
Okay. So welcome again, Charm. Thank you so much for being here. Happy Saturday, and thank you for staying up to join us because I know it's wee hours in France.
Oh yes.
Right now, and again, thank you so much for joining. Really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's there. Okay, guys. So I am going to give the next word. So Empress, you have to sit out this one, please, ma'am. Thank you. Next round you're in.
All right. So Empress will not be participating in the second round, but of course she can participate in the third round. All right.
Okay, so unscramble that one, please. And Daniel is saying laugh out loud, Yuda. And that one was for the harvest. Yes. Oops, what a jump. Oh my God. And Yuda is saying him think him did safe. Yuda looking for 6.
You don't have to play with him tonight. I'm gonna tell you.
And Queen is saying laugh out loud. Thanks, Ricky. And Ricky showed that intro a monkey wrench in there.
Yes.
And Ricardo is saying, I don't want to call my name, and laughing. And Yoda is saying, Empress, picture pretty tonight, may I tell you. And Empress coming out with the candle, but watch it. Is that a warning? 6 candles.
Oh, I'm going to say Empress. 6 candles blaze up.
Oh my God. What's his name? Not here tonight. Such man.
Yeah.
And Ricardo putting out equal warning, 1 less candle in my 5. And Empress said, may I tell you that well sparkling. And the Yuda is saying, I'm clear him up, so I'm have to get at least 1 and laughing. And Ricardo is saying, don't call Empress Neil Byron and laughing. And again, Charm is in the building saying, mega love shout out to the chat. Right. Mega love shout out.
Bless up yourself, Sister Charm, and thank you for joining us from way in France at this time of the morning. Wow. Thank you. We really appreciate that, Sister Charm.
And Jesus, the amount of crystal ball with a fling over us. All right, let me see who first came in with the wow. Sassy, change our clothes and coming in blazing. So first on the board is Sassy with flowers. What? That's the word that it is when it is unscrambled.
How is Sassy Diva?
Sassy Diva, flowers. Sassy
Diva.
Then we have Daniel. Then we have Ricardo.
All right, so Sassy Diva coming through to take that one.
All right.
All right.
And we also have Stiff Breast Entertainment in the building saying,
bless yourself, Stiff Breast Entertainment.
Good
Glad
night
for you to be here.
Good night, Stiff. Thank you so much. Happy Friday to you. And welcome. Really appreciate the support. And remember, guys, give us a thumbs up when you're coming in. Share us out if you have a platform too. We will be greatly appreciative of that share out. All right, so let's put the way I have to drop me, so Sassy just dropped me booth because I said she changed clothes. Sassy said me not changing no clothes, that phone dead. Okay, Sassy, I hear her loud and clear. She just picked me up and dropped me booth. All right. Let's see how great you guys are with this one. First person to get this one is showing greatness in this category.
I know, so they are going to get it as me look at it, get it.
Because you look on your hands over there, so you must get it because you see the answer.
I'm going to figure it out too.
But how long will it take you?
2 minutes. Trust me, less than that though.
Make sure I don't have any extras or less. Sorry, guys, I'm just double checking to make sure I don't make any mistake again. Okay. All right, there's your word to unscramble. You all make a liar out of me and do it in record time. It was in ads, and Ricardo says, "So wait, Empress, you win." Yes, she win, and it even passed me. Didn't even
Yes, Ricardo.
realize.
Empress won the first one.
So congratulations again, Empress. And Dan is saying hello to Charms, and Daniel is showing his angel face. And Ricardo is saying, "Let me through there."
All right.
Candle and in fire. And Charm is saying he's sassy. And Ricardo is congratulating Empress. And Sassy said, "Me switch over."
Okay.
And Empress is saying, "Thanks, Ricky." And Ricky is saying, "Who named Daniel?" And looking. And Ricardo is saying, "And watch it to know, yeah, mess up, me. I tell you, that me trying my best not to. Trying to dot every I and cross every T, double check everything and triple check."
Better.
And Daniel is saying, see Ricardo. And Yuda is saying, "Ricardo, me just send something for Empress. If you no win, don't pay me 2 rounds. Don't pay me 2 rounds for you." If you don't win, don't pay me. And 2 rounds for him. She make sure I set up 2 rounds for him. She dancing around the candle and the fire. Okay. Ricardo, somebody in your corner. And Ricardo looking. And Daniel is laughing. And Ricardo take out the crystal ball. And Sassy said,
Ricardo, you better carry you the other money go give her. Because you owe. You owe for you behind him.
And Ricardo said, "I know that it's Guzum."
No, Ricardo, you owe for the Guzum.
Ricardo,
Carry the Guzum money go give her.
2 candles and some fire. Lord Jesus, when this Empress coming now, Empress cook up a concoction. Like she'll have one virus out or so. A virus in a petri dish. No, oh my goodness. And she said, "Lord," and then couple candles.
You look like a COVID, that.
They look like it go worse than COVID. And you then send the payment through Zelly. No fee reading around here.
What do you mean you have no payment? He send on the money.
He said no free. She was there, no free reading around here. This chat just jumped again. What? You know what? Let me open this and see, because I tell you, say, real scholars around here. What? Okay, first on the board with it's innovation. No, Daniel, go try. Ricardo, first on the board with invitation.
What?
Then Sassy. Yep, that's the correct word. Invitation. All right.
Well, game number 2 looks tighter than the game before. So it's more competitive.
So that would be this is number 4 now?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, that's number 4 word to unscramble. All right, so let's see. To go back up, because this chat just made a big leap. And Empress is saying, "Come in, Ricky, may I cheer you on?" I just said, "Come, Ricky." Okay, that was. Yeah. And Charm was saying, "You're welcome, host, and thank you too." Okay, Charm, welcome again, thank you. And you're there saying, "Who is Daniel? Is she using a different name?" No, Daniel is a guy. That's his channel there.
Okay, yeah. Yuda, Daniel is a guy. His channel is there.
Yes, and he's saying, "I'm Daniel TV Comedy Yuda." Yes.
Okay.
He has quite a few pranks and challenges on his channel. You can check him out. And Stiff Breast is saying good night. Host, good night again. Stiff Breast, welcome and thank you so much for joining. Really appreciate the support. Happy Friday.
Stiff Breast.
And Sassy saying, how are you feeling now, Charms?
All right.
Oh yes, I'm to watch that video. She was in hospital.
The Charm?
I started this one, but I didn't get to finish because I was doing something. COVID.
Oh, jeez.
And Ricardo is saying, me can't bother you, man. Since Sassy asked already, I'm just going to go down and see a response. And Ricardo is saying, go Sassy. And Queen is saying, Ricky, check your IG. And Sassy saying, me not change no clothes at home. I didn't read that already. And you are saying, come in, Sassy, you are the favorite. No. No, man, you'd have flip-flop a whole lot, you know, you'd have flip-flop all over the place. You behave like a flounder out of water. Ricky, I now go nowhere, laugh out loud. And you would have said, Ricardo, please don't let my bosom waste. Sassy said, laugh out loud, hush. Let's see. And Juba Bruce is in the building. Welcome, welcome, Juba. Happy Friday. Thank you so much for joining and thanks for that thumbs up. Really appreciate it. All right. So first on the board with the correct word is Ricardo. Then Sassy. Oh, it's a tight race between Ricardo and Sassy. Then Daniel. Well, the three of them really putting it in here because they're always very close. It's either Daniel first and Ricardo or vice versa. So let's see who will pull through. All right, so the word is guests. You know, Guests, guests. Oh my goodness, that does not sound too right. All right, so word number 5 for, well, letters. First scrambling number 5. This is a long one, so I have to be careful. Don't mislead anybody. Right, I'm just double checking, guys. I mean, I want nobody blow candle for me.
This is not O, you know.
It's an O. So.
Okay.
It's correct, yeah. All right. So if anything goes wrong, people, the scorekeeper is also at fault because he helped to double check and confirm.
Oh yeah, I confirmed it.
So, and Cham is saying, I'm okay now, Sasa, the pills really worked for me and thanks for asking. Okay, good to know that you're feeling much better, Charms. Really, really glad to know that.
Yeah.
And Sassy's saying that's great, Charms. Yuda is saying, Sassy, the crystal ball, tell me that you have something I work with. That's why you keep changing clothes.
Yeah, I believe say Yoda. The point Yoda side tonight. You know?
Oh my goodness. Sassy said, laugh out loud, like what, Yuda? Okay, and Ricardo is saying, Mara, don't call me name.
No. You know, so Ricardo want me to set you up on him again.
I call you, why you calling him? You know, saying, not Sassy, me attack, Empress, me attack. Okay. And Empress saying, laugh out loud, then with last Byron, you see you? She said, you that with you know. And Ricardo is saying, Byron, don't call me name.
You know, I want Ricky can't want me call him name.
All right, let's see who first came in with the This one tight, me I tell you, this one is like a seesaw.
Ooh.
So first on the board with the correct word of celebration is Sassy.
What?
Then Ricardo, then Daniel.
Okay, so that being said, and we gone off of the journey as it relates to the game. Daniel on 1, Sassy Diva on 2, Ricardo on 2, tight between Sassy and Ricardo.
Okay.
This game is more competitive than the previous. Looking good, Sassy.
Okay, no problem.
Looking good, Ricardo.
No problem, Charm.
Looking good, Daniel. How is it going to go?
No problem, Charm. Rest well. She says, I will be here in the background, but going back to bed. Okay, Charm, no problem.
Yes.
Thank you so much for
It takes a
joining
lot
us.
for
Really
you to
appreciate it.
be here at this time in the morning. So really appreciate that. Much love to you, Charm.
All right. So I need to give you guys some more letters to unscramble. Oops. So. Okay. All right. So that is the next group of letters to unscramble. Right, and I will continue in the chat while you guys go to work. And you guys saying, Ricky, not at work. And she's doing the dance, a fire, dancing, and then candles. And Juba is in the building, as I said before.
Yes,
Welcome again,
yes,
Juba. Thank you so much for that thumbs up. Really appreciate it. And again, happy Friday to you. And you're saying hello. And he's saying, okay, blessings to each and everyone in the house. And I pray the good Lord keep everyone safe. And likewise
much
for you.
To you, Juba.
Likewise
Really
for you,
appreciate
Sugar.
that.
Thanks. And he's saying love. And Empress is saying, Juba, hello and welcome. And Steph is saying he to Sassy. And Yoda is saying, Crystal Ball said, and problem is small. She just need to rest her brain. She need more love in her bar, and you owe me 29 pounds.
Remember, man, tell us, you know, say you the on point. Why she love you, though?
29 pounds. Go get your 29 pounds, work it out and see how much it is for Jamaican.
No, man. You don't know, say, a monthly installment I use.
She said no free service over here, and she
She
don't work on credit either. And Sassy said he's stiff, and you said, sorry Daniel, my sister have the same name. I asked because it's the fist. First, sorry, I'm seeing you. Will come visit your house. Okay, thank you so much for doing that. Sure, Daniel will greatly appreciate that. And Juba is saying okay, and Daniel is saying okay, Yuda, thanks. And Ricardo is saying, Auntie Yuda, you see you. Okay, and that one was celebration, and I read that. And Ricardo was asking what's the score, and you did give it. And Sassy saying, oh Lord. And Daniel is saying, ready again. Sassy saying, okay, Charms. Juba is saying, okay, blessings to you, Mommy Charms, and thanks. And Ricardo is, it's like a smirky face there, I think he's saying. And you guys saying, I love you, Ricardo, but a long, but a long time, waste my money from school days, enough is enough now. No, sir. To come to bump Ricardo, like your business that short.
You got busted.
You got that short your business, Ricardo. It's all fun and games, guys. All right, so first on the board with the correct word is Ricky Ricardo.
Okay.
Commitment is the word. Commitment. Then we have Daniel. Then Sassy. Come back because I need to the bathroom.
Do you want to do that first?
No, go ahead because I'm going to give the next set of letters and then. Oh my God. Okay. Okay, double check and triple check. There you go. That's the next set of letters to unscramble. All right, let me just continue with the chat on this one. All right, so commitment, got that. You're saying to hi to Juba, and Sassy got commitment as well as Daniel. And Ricardo is saying, no, the money now, yes, until I fall loan. And Empress is saying, come true, friend Ricardo. And showing our many faces of being happy for Ricardo. And Juba is saying hello, and Empress is saying hello to Juba. And Daniel is saying, almost type it before Ricardo. Yes, because you guys are so close. And Juba is saying, okay, blessings to you and miss you. Thanks. And Yuda is saying, I want pay in pounds and I live in Florida, please. Laugh out loud, non Jamaican or US dollar. Well, we only use Canadian dollars, so we have to go get the equivalent for the pounds for you. I want. Oh my God. And Daniel is saying, Juba, big up. And Sassy is saying, laugh out loud, then we'd laugh you. And Juba is saying, hi. And okay, that's the word. That's the letters to unscramble there. And you're there saying, Daniel, I just paid your visit, left you some goodies at the front door. Okay. So, Daniel, enjoy your goodies. And let's see who first came. Wow. I'm telling you, it's so tight right now. This race is so close. So first, the correct word, which is elephant, is Ricardo, then Daniel, and then Sassy. So Ricardo, let me see if, so 3 more can go there. Okay, no, can't call it. All right. So the next one is, you guys are on the ball. It's a long one, guys. I'm just making sure. Oh my goodness. Hopefully I double check that. Give me a Y instead of the T. There you go. So that's the next set of words too. Okay, elephant, elephant, and Empress is saying, "Go, Ricky," and she's again, "Go, Ricky," and Ricardo is saying, "Right through," and Empress is saying, "Woot woot." And Ricardo is celebrating already. Oh, you mean early celebration? And you are saying, "See how me clear up record and in my fire." Ricardo said, "Oh, who name record?" She cleared the record for you. So whatever was there holding you back, she clear it up. And then is saying, "Okay, thanks, Yuda." And Empress is saying, "Yuda, you say you're a reader woman, watch it, laugh out loud." And Juba is saying, "Thanks." And Yuda is saying, "Convert to pounds. See how much for pounds in Jamaica now." Oh my goodness. That exchange rate is so ridiculous for the pounds to Jamaican. Can you imagine going down with pounds you paid when you change it? And Empress is saying, "Watch Baron go walk out. Walk out is watch Baron go walk out to sleep, Ricky." A food in rummage for. And Ricardo said, "I saw him steal, man." Ricardo said, "But we must catch him." They say, "You're going to walk out to sleep."
You think me that? You're not going to catch me asleep. Walk that out.
And you there saying, "Queen, I'm a profession when me on Mystic Life to read. Of course, you're the original reader." And Ricardo is, "Oops, no faces." And I don't know what that is in the middle. Is it the ocean? And Empress is saying, "Laugh out loud, Yuda." Okay, and I gave that. Yes, sir. May I tell you, say, oh my goodness, let me see who first came in with the correct one. Can I tell you, so them are fire upon all cylinders. Did I miss somebody? Somebody new come in?
Yeah, of course.
No, Juba and no. I don't know why I just thought I missed someone. Okay.
So if
Alright.
anyone just recently joined the chat and we missed that, we all welcome you in the chat.
I know, because Sashibu is the person. She just came in.
Okay.
Sashibu Diva, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Happy Friday to you. Thank you for joining us. Really appreciate the support.
All right. Bless up yourself, Sashibu. Really appreciate that.
Yeah. What happened? The thumbs up changed. So I was like, oh, somebody came in. I might have missed. Yeah. So first on the board with the correct response, the gentleman who has been rejoicing and celebrating is victory way beforehand, Ricky Ricardo. And it is done.
And it is over. Congratulations to Ricky Ricardo walking away with game number 2. All right.
The man who said, "Me not like this."
Hey, look here. You have to give thanks.
I want to go on here, so.
You have to give thanks to Yuda. Yuda clear him.
Yeah.
You look, you say Yuda clear him.
Yuda cut whatever they did in him way.
You need to give Yuda half of the credit too. That's a Yuda clear him. If Yuda never clear him up, boy, trust me, I don't know why all you not manage.
In a Federico.
Alright, Ricardo, if Yuda never clear you up, you'd have Federico.
You would have said, "Nah, but my big friend, hope you don't time me out for my emojis." Laugh out loud.
So number 3.
Man, nah, but still under bit of manners. So release him again. And as Sashibu saying good night again. Thank you so much for coming, Sashibu. Really appreciate it. Just making sure I didn't miss anything. Okay. All right. So we said that one is finished.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, me almost ready to give the next set of letters,
Okay.
Okay, so round number 3, we are going. So this is everybody's round again.
All right. So Empress can rejoin this.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we are going to be looking at animals, and then we are going to give the name of the animals' babies, what we call their babies. So I'll give you the animal, and you tell me the name of their young when they have their young. All right.
Give them Byron. Never tell me the name of my young.
What's the name of Byron's offspring?
He's a animal. He's a first class animal. First class animal. So Byron, you have to tell me the name of my young.
And Sassy said, Sashi, and the Empress said, he wants you there because you covered by the blood with a blue suit. All right. So the first animal is the cow. What do we call a baby cow? Tough like yours. Come here, touch my head for. And Daniel said, "Hey, Sashibu," and you guys said, "Byron, you're cool or what?"
Yeah, me sort of
The basement is a bit chilly, but
basement is a bit chilly. Yeah.
him always cold no matter what. And yet at night time he still turn on the fan in the cold room. Me turn on the fireplace, him turn on fan. Oh my God. And Sashibu said he's sassy. And Sashibu is always saying hey to Daniel. Ricardo is saying hey to Sashi. And Yuda is saying blessings to Sashi. And Sashi is also saying hey to Ricardo.
All right.
And Sashi is saying hey Yuda. And Yuda is saying Empress not true. And Sassy is congratulating Ricky. I'm telling you, Sassy really put up a good fight tonight. She got 2. All right, so we're going to send her something there.
All right.
Sassy? Effort, yeah.
Okay, cool. So put her name for effort?
Sassy.
Okay, of course.
Yeah. And if the number change, Sassy, you can let me know on IG or the same number from the last time. And Ricardo is saying, no, Daniel got it before me. No, Daniel got it before me. Which one you talking?
Which one, Ricardo?
Which one, Ricardo? Let me go back up.
You mean in a game number 2?
I refresh your screen because remember I don't do it unless I refresh. And if you're talking about communication, let me see. Let me go back up. Communication. Oh, yes. Yes, it's right.
That means.
Well, go back.
Okay. All right.
Daniel got it before him, so give it to Daniel. Sorry,
okay.
I should have gone up a little bit more.
All right. Oh, apologies,
Daniel. Sorry. So
right.
Daniel is on 2.
No. Oh yeah, Daniel would be on 2.
Yeah, so I have to give another one. Sorry about that, guys. Let me just.
And Ricky would have to be on 4, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But don't take off that yet. So cross it.
Okay.
So I'm still going to call out for the first part of game 3, and then I'm just gonna give another word to.
No, man, let's conclude game 2 and then move on.
Because
game 2 no win yet. Since you are going to do that, because you take back the winning from Ricardo.
And 2, yeah.
Yes, so you put it to Daniel now.
I know, but since I gave it already for 3, just put game 3 there, and then I'll just call out who get the first part of game 3.
Okay.
And then move on.
Okay.
Yeah. And then go back. Sorry about that, guys. Oh my God, I'm really slipping tonight. So first on the board with the correct response, cows, baby's called a calf.
Who's
and that is Ricardo, then Sashibu Diva, then Empress, then Yuda, then Sassy Diva, then Daniel. Guys, when I gave that one and I said, baby, you know what Baron did? Hold on to the back of my foot.
So that is, you're putting that for number 3?
Yes.
Okay.
And my calf no big like female, you know. All right, so let me give you guys another set of numbers.
You're going back to number 2 now, right?
Yeah, we're going back to number 2 now. All right. Sorry about that. I am apologizing again. It's my second miss up for tonight. TRNIV and luckily we play honestly around here.
Yes, guys, I really love that. Nevertheless, if there's an error on our part, right, never hesitate to call it out, and we will go back and have it corrected.
Empress and Baron, I say you cough a cold baby. So my cough tough. Run to the washroom, sorry, I can't hold it anymore. 1 second, guys.
All right. So far, we are enjoying the game, right? Empress had gone with game number 1, right? Winning 5 points, right? Sassy on 1 and Ricardo on 1 for game number 1. Empress taking away 5 points from that. Ricardo for game number 2, not decided as yet. Not decided as yet. So let me say that. All right. So game number 2 will be decided as soon as Mystic call that puzzle there and same resolve. So we still moving on. All right. So nevertheless, good participation, right, from all the participants, and you know we're looking forward for this on a weekly basis. All right. We are thankful for all participants, right? And you know, game week, so you always prepare, right, to see the winners. All right. Yes. So guys, how the weekend doing? Making sure that you have a wonderful weekend, right? You know, and we have to just give thanks because unlike what is going on with Ukraine, right? They are in a sort of a predicament that war is pandering over their heads and the body counts are growing. Such an unfortunate situation that is unfolding there. But, you know, we are fortunate that we are not in such situation. And we are also sending our prayers for all those Ukrainians, right? Such a sad situation for the breach of sovereignty, but it is what it is, right? Okay, so Nana, handing over this to you again. All right.
All right, so let's see who, let's see. Oh, Jesus, I paused it. All right, let's see who first came in with the correct word. All right, so make sure I go all the way up this time. Okay, so Daniel did come in first, but he missed one of the ends, unfortunately. So it goes right back to Ricardo. So
okay, so officially, Ricardo has game number 2. Yeah. So nothing changes there, right? Only a little bit of delay as it relates to Ricardo's win. So Ricardo,
it's not a delay, but
officially
Daniel gained 1 more point.
All right, and Daniel gained 1 more point. So the game ended with Daniel walking away with 2 points. Sassy Diva walking away with two points, and Ricardo walking away with 5 points.
Okay, Daniel had corrected himself. He acknowledged that he missed one of the ends. I guess he was typing too fast and
Yeah.
missed one end. Yep. So, yeah. All right. So, animal number 2.
So we
I
already gave
did,
3,
and
right?
his 2 answers came before mine. But I got it first, Daniel says. Communication 1.
Don't know that we resolved already?
Just hold on. Communication. I did get it before Ricardo. Yes. Okay. Got it first. I did, and his 2 answers came before mine. Okay. Okay, you that say according to the crystal ball and Daniel Getty.
All right.
All right, so number 2. Let me make sure I didn't make a mistake with the other one.
You there like have a kind of crystal ball every week when you're coming in, but I left you.
All right, so animal number 2 is sheep. What is a baby sheep called? You can't grab and put my foot this time.
That's why I'm gonna move.
What is a baby sheep called? And Daniel is saying, congrats, Ricky. And Yuda is saying, Ricky Ricardo, remember to pay me before midnight or else everything I go reverse.
Well,
So she said,
what a hell and powder house if we cannot pay up in time.
So she said, me later I drop asleep and then had to complete an assignment. No problem, Sashi.
Okay.
As long as
Alright.
you are here, that counts. Really appreciate the support.
Really
Thank
appreciate
you.
the support. You understand? Yeah.
And Daniel is saying, I got it before mistake. Yes. Yeah, we got. Anthony said, I got it. I got it before. And Ricardo is saying, seeing Daniel first, Empress. So everybody is pointing that out. They're not letting me miss it. So everybody's pointing the arrow towards Daniel. Got it before Ricardo mistake. Yes. Yeah. And Ricardo was
And
saying,
you
wait.
are right.
Ricardo said, wait. And they're saying that your offspring is called Jaden. Baby Baron is called Jaden. I'm not going to read the Empress response here, so.
All right, Ricky, I got the one there.
And you then said, Miss me get my new glasses. Miss me get my new glasses and me, and I see it like a young baby, and Sashibu cute.
Nice.
Cute.
All right.
Oh my goodness. Oh, you see Sashibu clearer now.
Oh, this I have to read the chat.
Read the chat, and that was before.
Oh,
to go
okay,
back up to see. Yeah. Yeah, that's the same thing. And monk. Okay, and then calf. Ricardo said, wait a little bit there. And shout to the toad. Baron, you would have said, Baron, me hear and see that's why you had touched the calf. Ricardo said, but they're far behind the chat, man. May I tell you the chat keep on a jump. All right, let me see who first came in with the correct. Let me see who first came in with the correct response. Let me go a little further up just in case I miss somebody. So first with the correct response is Sashibu Diva.
All right.
Then Empress, Ricardo, and Daniel. So the baby sheep is called a lamb. And Mikato 3 TV is in the building. Welcome, Mikato. Thank you so much for joining us. Really appreciate it. Happy Friday to you.
Big up yourself, Mikato.
Much blessings, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. All right. So, number 3, frog. What is the baby frog called? Baby frog, before it became a frog. And you there saying Sassy, you did well. You you give Ricardo a good run. Yes, she did.
Yeah, she did.
And Sassy, same number. Thank you. Okay, no problem, Sassy. And Ricardo, okay, that was Sassy said Laugh Out Loud was just plain Yuda. And Ricardo is saying crystal ball time. And Ricardo is saying Auntie Yuda draw for the ball. And Sassy saying, but Ricky still won the round. Yes, Ricardo said, no, Sassy, you would need one more point. Are they saying I missed two where I gave? All right, I'll have to give one more word to scramble. Ricardo said he didn't win. He needs one more point because apparently it's two words that Daniel got before him.
Oh, that's how it is.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna finish.
So we're gonna have to put back one rounds.
Still don't.
So it's still undecided.
Yeah, that's Ricardo saying still no win. Yeah.
Okay, so Daniel on 3 then.
You not yet. Yeah, yes, sorry, 3. Oh my god. I'm confusing myself. So Daniel would be on 3.
Exactly.
And Ricardo said he need one more point in order to win. So if that happened and Daniel get the next one, then it's going to be a draw.
Hold on here. Okay, yeah, that would right as it relates to what Ricky did. So Ricardo would be on 4, Daniel would be on 3, Sassy Diva on 2.
Yeah, then Ricardo is saying it down in the chat again that he would need a point.
So that means Ricardo definitely need a point. No.
I don't know what happened there, honestly. Maybe I didn't go up far enough because sometimes what happened, you have chat jumping in between the answers. So it seemed as if I needed to have gone back up a little bit.
I mean, we all made mistakes. So provided that we are correcting it.
All right. So I am going to just go through the answer for the third one and then give another set of letters to unscramble.
Okay.
Okay, thanks for pointing that out, Ricardo. My bad. So hopefully there won't be a fourth. And Mikato saying he's late, he just came off the road. No problem, Mikato. Thank you so much. I'm just glad that you're here. Really appreciate the support. And thank you again. Happy Friday. I'm glad to know that you came off the road safely. All right. It's I am messing up so bad tonight. Don't say no. Ricardo saying no, I'm balling. Now you Ricardo said me I did. All right, let me go up. And so Empress is saying a toad, no. Ricardo saying tadpole, you missed the E. And remember in this segment, you don't mark as long as you know that it's the correct thing that you're trying to say. So tadpole is a baby frog.
Mm-hmm. Who is that?
The baby before the frog.
Who got that?
That's Ricardo. And Daniel was saying toad, no, toad is the big.
So that's three questions for number 3?
Yeah, for number 3.
Okay.
Yes.
And Ricardo on number 2.
Ricardo, okay. Yeah. Such a boost a froglet. You just said tadpole, Ricardo said froglet. You said froglet, Sassy said froglet. You're laughing. Empress said pollywogs, just throwing out everything there. All right, so next word to unscramble. All right. Okay, there you go. Ricardo say a week. Sassy say you still have more than we, Ricky. Yeah. And Empress is saying Baron, I say a year cough for the cow baby. I said, oh my goodness. And Daniel said laugh out loud. You that and Ricardo is like, what? Environment. And Ricardo said, Baron, shh. That's when I was in the bathroom because you were over talking. I'm used to hearing the crickets. Okay, and Daniel was saying he missed the end on environment. Sassy saying laugh out loud, dead with laugh. And Sassy saying, as I said before, congratulations. Ricky, so you're still congratulating. And Ricardo is saying, talk it talk, Byron. And Ricardo is saying laugh out loud and Sassy. And he's saying, laugh out loud, thanks, Sassy. Ricardo is celebrating. And Sassy saying, you're welcome. Empress is congratulating. Ricardo saying, best friend. Ricardo is celebrating. And then we had Lamb. So I'm almost back there. And Mikato is in the building saying, what's up, family? I know we had already welcome Mikato. And saying, okay, just coming off the road. And you there saying, I'm officially the reader woman. Can't let it get dusty again because may I get good work over here.
Remember me told you.
Tell you. Oh my goodness. And Sassy saying, lamb chops for me.
Okay, you the wife is if you care about next week, she'll book you for next week.
Remember, she take pay pounds.
Oh.
She don't want no Canadian, she don't want no Jamaican, and she don't want no US. She want it in pounds because the exchange rate more.
Yeah, but your link no big man. Your link reach out of Canada and come back here.
Mikato saying hey Sassy, and Sassy saying hello to Mikato. And Mikato is saying, you know what's up, sis. Mikato is also healing up Daniel. All right, let's see who first came in with the correct word for the last one. It's a bit too far in the chat. Okay, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna jump over the salutations again.
Yeah.
Empress, if somebody go on screen, go confirm. They don't trust me anymore. All right. So, oh my goodness, there are monkey. You see, a monkey wrench get dashed in there. Because naturally, Tommy is the first person on the board with the correct one, and then Empress, Ricardo, the widow about
Okay, so natural Tommy.
Natural Tommy. So, no, not that one. For two, my mommy give the other scrambled.
Oh, so this is for number two.
So, yeah, so Ricardo would win because Tommy threw a monkey wrench in here. So Ricardo, Tommy gave it back to you.
Okay. So we have decided number two right now, right?
Yes. So it's still Ricardo. And it is done. Okay. All right. So number 4 is fowl. What is the baby of a fowl called? Baby of a fowl, and me say it, and the book say it. Fowl. What is the baby of a fowl called? See there, I talk about Ricardo, so me want me 1 point. Then Ricardo said, I think you that time out laughing. Sassy said, laugh out loud, you know, why did I just hear that message? Thank you. And you there saying, I'm good, Mikato here, I give trouble. Mikato saying, Sassy Boo, what's popping? And more salutations there. I have to jump over the salutations, guys. The chat is running away, leave me. Yuda is saying, I don't know, Sassy laugh out loud. Ricardo is looking. Sashibu is saying, nothing much, I'm here. You? Okay, so it's much blessings. Okay, and then we got up to Toad. You're saying, Ricardo, I beg you get your head back in the game. Oh my goodness.
All right.
And Ricardo saying, no, that passed already. Yes, it was. And you guys saying, really? Fraglet?
Oh, it's a fraglet.
Several of them coming down. So Fraglet, you know, you may pop up. Empress Sassy Ricardo. Never had a dull moment over here. So
One moment, yeah.
Ricky I said, shouting at me, it passed already. Then if it passed already, why didn't bring it up, Ricardo? Anyway, you still win. And Sassy saying that passed already, you're up to date. And
All right, good.
Oh Jesus, let me bring it right back when we never supposed to. Anyways. Empress said, Ricardo win already and a long time message that you guys left. Oh my
Oh
god.
my God.
Then me not know this coming down later. Ricardo said, it passed. You still win. And Empress said, and it passed already, move along. Ricardo laughing. Oh my God. Ricardo said, no. And then him laughing again. You would have said, Ricardo, go up and stop. Let the show goes and stop confusing the senior citizens.
For real, man. I agree with you, though. And you can just put them in the bottom of the
Laugh
thing
out
and
loud.
just deal with it.
Oh my goodness. Baron, the more I try to go down, the more it jump. And Empress said, no, and you're far in the
Yeah,
chat.
just explain to the chat.
Me
Just
dead.
put them into the bottom and
Me
just
are
deal with it.
dead. And you there is laughing. Ricardo said, wait a little bit there. Got me run down at the bottom of the chat. May I miss people comment.
That's why I said to explain.
Explain what? I'm jumping over the salutations. Okay. All right. So first on the board with the correct response is Ricardo, then Tammy, then Empress, then Sassy
So
coming in, then Daniel, then Sashibu.
that is the fourth question.
That is the fourth one.
Okay, cool. So all right, we are
Right.
right far. Yeah.
Okay. Duck. What is a baby duck called? So Empress said, me weak. And it gone already. That is somebody that's gonna kill themselves regardless of the belly. So I might have a good dose of laughter at my account. And Ricardo said, I'm sorry, Mikito is saying thanks. You're so welcome, Mikito, and happy Friday again. They keep on a shout out, it gone already, caps lock, mouth shouting, everything. But we're too far up, so Ricardo said, no, you're not messing up. It was a long time message. You're far in the chat. Ricardo is saying, you're the foreign. Try putting a patois. You're the foreign in the chat. And you there saying, see how me in this closet, a skull work heat, a kill me in here.
Yeah.
I need some water, me can't breathe. I you know having a good dose of laughter at my account too. Ricardo say a week. Oh my God. And Empress said, and that pass already, read the chat. Somebody go on screen, go confirm. Yes, that's what one of you guys should have done. Just come up on screen and tell me it's, oh my goodness. Oh, Sassy had said it, but I didn't see there. Okay. Okay. And Sassy saying you're reading a mashup on it tonight for real. And Empress is saying, and it too far. Okay, so it's all about trying to get me back on course. Ricardo said, where Tommy come from? And looking and laughing. And Sassy saying, Tommy, that word is not needed. She read the chat wrong. Okay. Daniel saying, that may I say where Tommy come from? And Tommy is laughing. Okay. And Empress is saying, Daniel, she wouldn't know she wasn't here. She wouldn't know she wasn't here. All right, so Doc and King Shane and family, King Shane and the family TV is in the building. Welcome, King Shane. Thank you so much for being here.
Blessed
Happy
King Shane
Friday
and
to
family.
you and family. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for the continued support. All right, so first on the board with the correct response is Empress. A baby duck is called a duckling. Then Ricardo, Tammy, Sashibu, Sassy, okay, and Empress again, and then Daniel. All right, a goat. What is a baby goat called? Goat, a baby goat. You just said not at all. Sashibu, Tammy said, I woke up from my nap, so she fell asleep. And Daniel saying, I know Empress. Saying, Daniel is saying, hey, Tammy. Mikito is saying, Tammy, baby. Tammy is saying, hey, Daniel. Tammy is showing Mikito some virtual hearts. And Mikito is showing back Tammy virtual hearts. And Ricardo is saying, Mr. and the far behind poor thing. Sorry for the confusion. And okay, chicks, I'm almost there. And Yuda is saying, Tammy, don't come, baby, if I fall in you. Tammy, don't come.
Baby, if I fall is Yuda.
If I fall is Yuda. It's B-A-D. Don't come, baby, if I fall is Yuda. Okay. Not quite, I guess the type, the way in which she typed it
Maybe there's
there.
a typo.
Yeah, there's a typo somewhere there. And Sassy saying laugh out loud, Ricky, and Empress is saying go Ricky. T Blair Cooking is in the building saying good night, host and chat. Good night, T Blair.
T Blair.
Thank you so much for coming. Happy Friday to you, or Saturday, or whichever time you're on, wherever you are in the world. Thank you so much for coming. Really appreciate the support. And Empress is saying, I'm going, guys. All the best, Ricky. Praying you win and send me half laugh out loud. Tammy is saying laugh out loud. Yuda, and Yuda is saying, Tammy, don't come mess up the things with your smart head. And Ricardo is saying, away you go. And Empress said, going to bed. And Tammy is saying, the only thing Ricardo have over me, Yuda, is his fast internet. All right, so first with the correct response of a kid is Ricardo. So Ricardo is first. Ricardo is saying a week. Sassy is saying laugh out loud. Tammy. Ricardo is saying then I have my name reaching at this. And the next one is lion. So what is the baby of a lion called? Ricardo is saying I want to keep your so. Sassy is saying dead with laugh. Ricky Yuda is saying a true him have alien Wi-Fi. And Ricardo is saying no, don't mix me, I beg. And Yuda is saying Ricky, we're easy for call. Okay. Oh, your name easy for call. Mm-hmm. And Tammy said, look like he worked for the internet company, may I tell you. All right. Let's skip over those. And you would say a baby duck is called a ducketisha. Ricardo said that we thought who said them go to bed. You know how it go already, Ricardo, so they don't have beer mind. Ricardo so the time out until you that know and laughing. And King Shane again, welcome, and he's looking and he's saying good evening to everyone and salutations. Dear sorry guys, jumping over the salutations. A lot of salutations for Shane who's just joining us, and Shane is saying, Ricardo, how are you? And Yuda is saying, why Ricardo after me? If you're winning, so if you're winning, so you're not gonna lose no. And Empress is saying laugh out loud, Ricky, and more salutations there. And Yuda is saying, who want to pass me a glass of cold water? Okay, we catch up. So we're at kid. All right, so let's see who first came in with the correct response for Lion Baby. And first on the board with the correct response is Ricardo, then Empress, then Sassy. So Baby Lion is called a cub. All right. Let's see here.
So based on this, I would just call this game, right? And Ricardo, take away this game
7.
number 3. 8, 7 question being called, right? And Ricky on 5, Sashibu 1, Empress on 1.
Okay,
Simple
so the other
means
3 is not going to make a difference.
the other 3 will not make any significant difference.
Okay.
So that is it where game number 3 is concerned.
So Empress and me gone now, Ricky. You just say goat is a goat t-shirt. And so he said laugh out loud, then we laugh. You know, Ricardo is laughing and Teacher P said thanks. And Ricky Live 365 is in the building saying good
Bless
night.
yourself, Ricky.
Good night, Ricky. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Happy Friday to you and hope you will have a blessed and wonderful weekend. And he's saying good night to Teacher P and everybody's salutations going all around to Ricky who just joined us and showing him love. And Ricardo is looking. And Yuda is saying a baby fowl is called Yuda because she is a chicken. Laugh out loud. That's what I was telling Tommy. Okay. All right, understood. And Yuda is saying, Ricky, good night. And Empress is saying, laugh out loud. Ricky, you better send me half the make with tie laugh out loud. And Ricardo is laughing, saying, Empress. And Ricardo is saying, I don't work for no internet company, and laughing. And Ricardo is saying, don't it? And Ricky Life is saying, good night to Yuda. And Mikhail is saying, Teacher P, sis, what's up? And Yuda is saying, Empress, bet you not leave. I tie you right here. Mikhail is saying, blessings to Ricky Life. And Shane is laughing. And Teacher P saying good night to Mikhail and saying, nothing, how are you doing? And more salutations there. Shane bro up. Sassy's congratulating Ricky. Teacher P's blessing up Shane. Shane is saying, just passing through. I messed up my teeth last night on the popsicle challenge.
Oh.
Okay, I need to go watch that to cramp up your teeth. And Mikhail is saying, here taking it easy, Teacher P. And Teacher P, you guys saying, Teacher P, you still here, hon? I came back and give trouble. Came back and spice it up. And Shane is saying, not too well. And Ricardo is saying, let me win. And Sassy is saying, hush, Shane. Yes, hush. And Shane is saying, hello, Teacher P, much love. Congratulations is coming from Tammy to Ricardo. Oh, yeah, turn off the TV. And Teacher P saying, that's the way to go. Mikhail have to take it easy. Put it something else. And Ricardo is saying, thank you, Tammy.
No, turn it off.
Okay. And Ricky is saying, Sassy, good night. And Empress is saying, congratulations, best friend. Ricky said, good night, Tammy. And Daniel is saying, Ricky Life, big up. And Teacher P saying, yes, Yuda, I was out for a little comeback on. I heard what you're going on with Yuda. And Ricky saying, Nikita, big up. Tammy is saying Ricky. And Ricky is saying Shane, big up. And Empress is saying, Yuda, you see, you laugh out loud at that video. And Shane is saying, Tree TV, big up, bro. So I guess that's for Mikato, and Yuda is laughing at Teacher P, and Ricky saying, big up my bro. Yuda is saying, Queen Lal, and Mikato is saying, Shane, I go check it out. Okay, yeah, I have to go check it out too. And Lanika's corner is in the building. Hello, Lanika. She said, hey, all, welcome, Lanika. Happy Friday to you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your continued support. Really appreciate it. And Shane is saying, phone will be running your live, but not going to be much active in the chat. No problem, Shane. We're about to close off now, so we won't stress you too much to talk. So thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate the support. And Sassy saying hello to Nika, and Shane is saying it not drop yet 3T. Okay, not put it out yet. Okay. And Mikato is saying Lanika bless up sis, and Mikato is saying, oh, okay. Daniel is saying big up to Lanika. Lanika is saying hey to Sassy. She's also saying hey to Mikato and saying hey to Daniel. Big up, much love. Okay, so I have finally caught up with the chat all night. It has been beating me. And I want to say thank you so much, guys, for being here.
David Grant.
David is in the building saying blessings, everyone just passing through. Thumbs up, done. Thank you so much, David. Really appreciate it. Happy Friday to you. Hope it all is well with you and your family. Really appreciate the continued support. And Empress is saying, enjoy your weekend. Mystic, always a great live here on Fridays. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Empress.
Empress, you guys make it great. And you have a wonderful weekend as well. And rest well tonight.
All right.
And Empress is saying, David, you're late, man. And you there saying, you know, when it's 11 p.m., I have to leave for good. Nasty supervision will be in the building. So see you all next week. Have a wonderful night. God's blessing on you and all. Happy weekend.
And same to you,
so
Yuda.
much, and same to you, Yuda.
Thank you always.
So much.
I really appreciate that.
Okay.
All right.
Come with her liveliness. And Ricardo is saying, David, bro. Empress is saying, thanks for the thumbs up, David. Yes, thank you so much. And T. Blair is saying, stay blessed until next time. Yes. Thank you so much, T. Blair Cooking.
You know, I want to end on this note as it relates to the current situation that unfolding over in Ukraine as it relates to the breaching of their sovereignty and what is currently taking place. So, you know, just for all of us, you know, to, you know, say a word of prayer. We anticipate, you know, the worst of that situation, right? But it is reality, and, you know, such a situation is really so sad, right? And, you know, we're hoping and praying, you know, that it may, you know, come to some form of common sense and what is going on just desist, right, in the pursuit of saving lives. All right, so we are all in solidarity as it relates to the Ukraine people and people who are, you know, suffering such experience, such horrible experience. Once again, thank you all for being here. We really appreciate it. It was a wonderful engagement, and we do appreciate that. Looking every Friday to see you, to have, you know, wonderful conversation, right? Definitely appreciate it. Thank you so much for being here.
Okay, and Sassy is saying bye, Yuda, and David is saying laugh out loud. Queen Ricardo have me out here doing night shifts. And the Queen is saying later, Ricardo is saying don't call me name. And Shane is giving virtual hugs. And Ricardo is saying bye, Empress. And Empress is saying laugh out loud, David, help out my bestie, man.
All right.
And Empress is saying, say later about bye. Yes, later. And you're there saying, next week, Blue Jacket will be in full effect. No skin teeth with Ricardo, Sassy, Empress are the boss and boss.
Right. Remember so you don't leave the crystal ball. Because next week, we are read out Ricky life. Remember. So Ricky, prepare. You would have read out your life next week.
Looking at the crystal ball. And Ricardo is saying later, Empress sleep well. And Ricardo is saying, I saw my name easy for call. And Empress is saying, you too, Ricky. And Ricky Life is saying, blessings again to you, Ricky. And have a wonderful and blessed weekend. Yes. And Yuda is saying, by Empress. And Empress is saying later, Yuda, and Yuda is saying by Sassy Poo, and Chuck Life is saying great life as always, respect and blessings every
time. Same to you, Chuck Life.
Respect and blessings to you as well.
Bless.
Chuck Life, thank you so much for your continued support. Really appreciate you.
Exactly.
We really appreciate each and everyone who's here as well.
Yeah.
And Queen is saying, "Me say that with you, that with you know you." And Ricardo is saying, "Between David, what you doing over here? Your shift not over." No, this are not between. Look here, I don't know, some not good on the abbreviations. We are old school.
So by the way,
By the Lord Jesus.
let me help you out.
Shame. You just shame. You just say crystal ball is a must. Okay. And Empress said, teammate, where were you? In the back? And Ricardo said, Baron, don't call me name and laughing. And Sassy said, laugh out, truck life, you're late, bro. Oh, it was the first one here. He's been in the background all this time.
Yeah.
And David is said, me not say a word, he zip up his mouth. And you said, as for Ricky, I will be working all week on his case. It's big. Laugh
Remember me told you. Yeah, man. Bigger than Ricky, I tell you, your case, bigger than the Klansman trial, You know that.
And Chuck Life is saying, this is not really. I was here listening. Bless up and make it test blessing of Chuck Life. Saying blessings, fam. And yes, Ricardo, Byron just cooled me. Means by the way. And Chuck Life is like, Empress, the teammate, big up. And Sassy saying, okay, Chuck Life Makaters saying blessings to Empress. And Chuck Life is also bigging up Makato. And Ricardo saying, I was such Frenchman there.
Frenchman asleep, man.
The French lady came, but the Frenchman fell asleep. And Ricardo said, as so many people to call me and tell you, Ricky Ricardo, because I ring to it.
All right. So
anyway, guys, we've come to the end of the live stream. Thank you guys so much for coming. Have a blessed and wonderful weekend, as we said before, and a wonderful, productive week. And I pray that every one of us will keep safe out there. And until next week, walk good. And I will see you guys on some other lives, as well as I'll try and visit some houses, watch some videos and stuff. You know the chips, you know the drill, go.
And for guys, really and truly, I would like to do some visit, but obviously caught up between so many jobs. So it's a situation where it may be unfortunate that I it is what it is as it relates to the reality of my schedule.
But you know that I back out of us whenever I have the time.
All right.
Okay, so Chuck Life is saying, Ricardo, big up and congrats as always, bro. Ricardo is saying, but why I mess with the speakers, Byron? Ricardo said, big up, big bro. And Sassy saying, goodbye, have a wonderful weekend. You too as well, Sassy. And you guys saying, and get some good rest, Byron. Be careful of an according to Crystal. Black is coming soon.
Why?
I'm here to wash my head back, Yuda.
I am not even saying anything. Trust me.
Okay, the blessed stay safe. And Ricardo is saying, have an amazing rest of the night, guys, and a blessed weekend. And Ricardo is saying, Byron, I win the money I share around. Well, I could have walked to prison. If you get money out there, you're going to be an accomplice.
Remember me tell you.
Before they even hand over the money, take the ticket, hand over the money, then call the authorities, I don't know, the fake ticket. I was saying, you that you've been at it all night. I'm telling you, and Sassy saying, thank you, Ricardo, saying, watch confirmation. Chuck Life is laughing. Sassy saying, happy weekend to everyone. You know, saying, yes,
same to you, the Sassy.
It's just Chuck Life. I love Anna and Byron Live.
We love you too.
So much, we love to have you here as well. You guys just make our Fridays. So come with all of your comical stuff.
Well, basically, there is no we without you.
Yes.
So that's how it is.
Yep.
And
And you guys saying I'm at work. Okay, the supervisor will be coming in a minute. So
Right.
Chuck Life is saying you that they are wonderful. Thank you so much, Chuck Life. Really
thank you, Chuck Life.
appreciate
Really appreciate that.
And Ricardo is saying we need a next pranking up.
Even when she prank me, I'm not top card again. So that's why I want you to prank me again. Name not stop card, Ricky. Now you that will get to your man.
Ricardo said they're awesome. Thank you guys. And you guys said there will be no misuse of funds, guys. I'm on the job.
All right.
That they said Chuck Life and Ricardo is laughing. Okay, guys. So
All right.
walk good, stay blessed,
Yes,
and be safe out there. Okay, bye, guys.
All right. Engagement was wonderful.